Boo. Boo. Okay. Alright. Let's get this started. God, that's a lot louder than I thought it was gonna be. I need to realise I can't use a C-stick. So let's turn that down a little bit. I can just do this. Still kind of loud. Yeah, that'll do, I guess.
Ready? Go!
You know, why is this so loud? Let me just... Just put it down to 3, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Hopefully that's loud enough. Let me just check. Okay. This is gonna be some weird. This is gonna be some weird. Ba ba da ba da. Test, test, test. Ba ba da ba da. Test, test, test. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Cool. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Coolio. Now I can just stop playing normally. So yeah, we aren't doing the event mode just yet because I decided I may as well just get the rest of the that was a bad idea. might as well get the rest of the All-Star stages done, or All-Star get everyone's All-Stars cleared besides Marth, which is the character I'm gonna use for hard mode. And then we'll after all these All-Star runs, I'm gonna do the event matches and then the other stuff basically, and then we'll go back to All-Star for the hard mode run, provided we have enough time for all of that today. Because I'm not sure. It's gonna be a lot to get through. Like, even just going through all these runs on very easy is probably gonna take a fair bit. Come on, just get hit. So I don't know if I can really say much else about Dr. Mario specifically. He doesn't really feel that different to me in this game. Like, obviously he hits harder. But besides that, I don't think he really feels that different. So it's kinda... I mean, he's fine. I wouldn't really say I like him that much more or less than regular Mario in this one. Like, just because they're so similar. But therein lies honestly the kind of problem I have, because it doesn't really feel like there's much difference between them. So it doesn't, like, the choice of me choosing one or the other doesn't really mean much to me. Like, the forward air has more, like, strength, but it doesn't spike. Like, that's fine, I guess. And I like some of his animation changes, like the pills and the electric forward smash. That's cool. That's about it. Other than that, he's kind of just Mario 2. So, like, eh. Oh, good. Thanks. Yeah, no. Oh, okay, let's do that again. Because that sucked. Yeah, we should be able to get the Tom Nook trophy naturally by doing this. I found out that doing the not run off the stage, what am I talking about? It turns out that choosing young Link and playing his target test stage is really good for racking up coins, because if you like just dash dance in the what you call it, the little bottom bit where you start, for some reason that just racks up crazy amounts of coins for you, like it's way better than doing just doing dash dancing on a random stage in versus mode. And I basically just did that for about 40 minutes, and I racked up about 300 to 400 coins just doing that. So if you need a if you want to do a 100% run like this and you need to rack up a bunch of coins, I'd recommend just booting the stage up, Young Link stage up, doing that for a while, and then you should just keep getting a bunch of coins. So it's a good way to do it, especially since there's like no real quick way to get a bunch of coins in this game. Like in a way the game expects you to, I guess. Because the ways are race to the finish, which you need to do a full run of classic mode to do. I guess higher 1P mode difficulties. Like, you get more coins for doing like hard and very hard, I think, but I don't think you'd want to end up doing that for like every single player run. So unless you really want to challenge yourself, I guess I wouldn't recommend that. So yeah, it's pretty much the only quick way to get coins in this game. So again, if you need a way to do that, then there you go. Yeah, let's... Okay. I should probably not do so many risky tactics, because this is one stock, and we can't afford losses right now. Okay. And I don't know how many, like, so there's like, I guess, 3 different tiers of trophies. There's the ones where you get for clearing all the character-specific, like, 1P modes. So, like, you have your character trophies, basically. And then there's the trophies that you get by doing specific things, like the Sheriff Trophy, which you got for doing everyone's target tests in a set amount of time, or lower. And then you have the random trophies that just kind of appear in one-player modes, and I don't know how many more of those are left. I think those also carry over to the lottery as well, so I'm assuming we can just get the rest in there. I think some of them are actually exclusive to the lottery as well, so there's that. But hopefully we aren't missing... Hopefully we don't end up missing something, because if we had to do another classic run and just hope for a specific trophy, that would be kind of arse, to be honest. Oh yeah, and the RB, like, is stronger as well, so that's all good. No. Okay, I'm pretty sure I have Metal Mario, but I'll take it anyway. Later on, I probably should just accept continues if I end up dying to something dumb, because I don't need to have 1,000 coins, like, or at the same time, if you will. I just need to have 1,000 coins overall. What I mean by that is, like, if you... Ugh, that was a noise. If you had, like, 800 coins and you used them all, but then you got another 200, that would count to having 1,000. So it doesn't necessarily matter if I have 999, but I would like to have as many coins as possible for the lottery, because I don't know how many coins I'm going to have to use for that. But we'll see. Just take a heart. Okay, yeah, temple makes sense. And these are easy AI, so they're just gonna die by a fart, as you do. Yeah, they aren't that bad, but still. Probably well. Okay. Honestly, most of our time spent today is probably going to be in versus mode. Oh, Jesus. Okay, don't you ever do that to me. No. Okay, get that, because it stops me from taking damage. Okay, seriously. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. Can we not almost die, please? I don't want that right now. Ugh. Let's go for this. Blech. Okay. Moving on. Let's go with this one, why not? Hi, Scrappy. Oh, wait! Okay, let's not do that.
How does it feel being in the future?
Interesting. We just killed Luigi.
Is that something to be proud of, Harry?
I mean, he gets to see how it feels because Mario like keeps dying in these reveal trailers, so or almost dying, I guess. So how you doing?
If my mic isn't picking it up, I am guzzling vitamin water right now.
Oh, I can faintly hear something, but it's not like clear.
That's probably a good thing then.
Yeah.
I don't know, can you have a truly good, high-quality mic if you're not hearing like every slurping and swallowing noise?
Yeah.
And now you're banned from Twitch for those noises.
Oh god. It'll probably Twitch will think it's something else.
Bye, Birdo. This isn't a Mario stage, it's a Yoshi stage.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's weird in Ultimate's case because like they separate the my music to like series specific instead of stage specific. So in the Yoshi's Island stage, you only have the stuff the music that comes through the Yoshi series. So you don't actually get Mario World, which is really strange. Like, that makes no sense to me.
I'm not even sure why the level's classified as a Yoshi stage in this game.
Yeah.
Not a single one of the tracks that plays on it is actually from a Yoshi game.
I also gotta love the names of the stages as well. It's like, Yoshi's Island, Yoshi's Island, Yoshi's Island, Yoshi's Story. Like, what the hell?
I don't even know. Probably should have called the stage like Yoshi's Island. You know, I'm not even sure what specific stage, Mario World stage, the Melee stage is based off of. It's like a mishmash.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, it's always... Yoshi stages have always been kind of weird in that sense.
They should have just said Dinosaur Land to Yoshi's Island.
That would have made more sense, yeah. And it's funny...
They just wanted... Go on.
It's funny because isn't the N64 Yoshi's Island actually based on Yoshi's Story?
Yes, because Yoshi's Story was relatively fresh at the time.
Yeah, that Yoshi's stage naming is weird.
We didn't get an actual Yoshi's Island stage or music track until Brawl.
It's really weird.
I kind of understand. Yoshi's Story was the most recent game at the time of development for Smash 64 and Melee. And probably helped Yoshi's Story was more divorced from the other Mario games than Yoshi's Island proper.
Yeah. I still kind of...
But then, go on.
I still find it a little bit weird considering Yoshi a separate series. Like, it's easier for me to do that with Donkey Kong, for some reason, but Yoshi just... I feel... When I think of Yoshi, I think more like he's part of the Mario cast, and it's hard for me to make him stand out as, like, thinking like he's a part of a unique series. I don't know.
Even at the time of Smash 64, he'd already been starring in his own standalone games for years.
Yeah. I think the main
thing is, unlike...
thing...
unlike DK and for the most part Wario, Yoshi still shows up as a regular in mainline Mario games.
I think that's the main thing, yeah. If he didn't show up as much, then it probably would be easier to, like, say, like, he's pretty much his own series now, but I don't know.
Like he's the wacky spin-off character who actually moonlights for the spin-off and still shows up as a regular in the parent series.
Yeah.
Yoshi is a workhorse.
Yep. His games can also be pretty exhausting sometimes, because of just how much stuff you need to do. That's neither here nor
Which you
there.
know a lot about multiple collectibles and platformers, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah.
Hi friends, we exhausted all of our Smash discussion in the last Hyrule Warrior stream.
Yeah. The thing with like Yoshi games is that they're solid platformers, and I enjoyed playing them for a while, but like I've never felt like I can't think of any other platformer offhand where I get exhausted in such a short amount of time, because just doing a couple stages I just get worn out because I have to worry about all this stuff all the time, and it's just a bit much.
Is the original Yoshi's Island on Super NES Online?
I think it is, yeah.
I have never actually played it. I have a Switch with an online subscription. I can play this game at any point.
Yeah. I've only played like 1 or 2 worlds. I got stuck on one of the special levels, and I just haven't touched it since. It's a fun game. It's good. It's just, you know, takes a lot out of me.
Luigi has no neck. Like it will. Alright, that's clever. Tossing the projectile up and then tossing their opponent while it's falling down.
Yeah.
But Luigi has no neck. It'll never not be normal to me.
Yeah, it's kind of weird looking.
And Luigi looks happier in this game than he does in any other Smash game. Like he's got one of those Stepford smiles.
Yeah. So, do you want me to explain what we're actually, like, accomplishing today? Or trying to?
Okay.
Okay, so... What I'm trying to do, is, I'm going through pretty much all the remaining All-Star runs, except for Marth. And then we'll go...
Fire Emblem.
Well, the reason I'm saving Marth for later is because I want to save the hard mode run for one of the last things we do, and he's like the only character I can trust myself to do decent with. So we'll do that later, and then we'll just clear out everyone else now, and after that we'll hopefully clear out the rest of the event matches, and after that will pretty much just be a bunch of versus matches, and it's a lot of stuff to do, so if we need to like do another stream in like a week's time just to wrap it up, then we will, but I will try to get everything done today if we can.
Best of luck.
Yeah.
What's up?
Hey.
Hi, Joey.
I heard you needed emotional support. So you can lean on my emotions if you want.
Oh, also, when
I
we...
was looking at the...
Wait, what?
I was looking at the icon for Blue Roy, and I thought it was Ike for a moment.
I don't... Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I haven't played as the new characters yet, Pyro and Mithra. I don't know when I will, honestly. But apparently they've been pretty popular for a lot of people. Like, apparently they're really fun to play as, so that's good. That's good, I suppose.
Smash doesn't look as good as I remember. Did they downgrade the graphics for performance reasons or something?
What are you talking about? Like, what the hell? For a 2001 game, I still think this game looks pretty good.
Oh yeah, it's very playable.
Yeah, it's not.
Compared to what they did like 7 years later in Brawl.
Yeah.
Well, that game looks good.
That's what happens when you don't have a rushed development time of like 13 months or something.
What, you mean every game ever since?
Yeah.
Oh.
The fact that
You're a
like,
joke.
yeah, the fact that overworking employees for, well, just in general, but especially with game development, the fact that it's like the norm is just awful.
You want to hear a joke?
What?
A Call of Duty game with a longer than 6-month development time?
Why, are you serious?
I don't even know, but at the same time, they pump them out every year, and you gotta think, like, at least 6 months has to go into planning, and then the
Yeah.
last 6 months is just cracking out a game on an overused engine.
Well, I do know that apparently they, what is it, 3 developers work on Call of Duty games. Or
2 or
something.
3, yeah.
Yeah, so they, at least they
So
can
they
bounce
actually
back.
do, I think, get like 2 years development out of it.
Right.
Yeah, they probably crunch, but they generally cycle out developers, so lighten the workload, which is probably why the games are generally functional when they release.
Yeah. The funny,
Usually.
yeah, it's and asset reuse is like a really important thing as well, because like two years development time, like that might sound like a long time, but it really isn't.
Actually, I don't think Call of Duty reuse many assets.
Mm.
Outside of particle effects. Because the gun rosters are always different every year.
Mm. Yeah,
They definitely reuse where they can, and good for them.
yeah.
Yeah, there's no inherent shame with asset reuse. It helps, especially with fighting games.
Yeah,
And the gun sounds definitely get reused.
yeah, because I like whenever. I mean, I don't see this happen often, truth be told, but like when people do make a point of criticizing, oh, there's too much asset reuse, it's just like, do you know what game development is like? It's not easy, dude. Okay.
You know something stupid that I would actually do?
What?
A video of me just gushing over the sound design and weapon look in the game 13.
Oh yeah. Oh, that game. Didn't you do an LP of that?
I started an LP but never finished it. I eventually did do a stream of it, but I am intending on doing it again because I think it was pre-archive. Because I did quite a few things pre-archive.
Okay.
And now I'm actually pretty good at the game.
It's like a. Is it a first-person shooter or is it third-person?
It's a first-person shooter. It's also one that I tend to keep going back to.
Oh.
I also really like the story, even though it ends on a cliffhanger that never gets a sequel.
Oh. Just what? One of those
If
kinds of
Devil's
things.
part-time, it can get a sequel, so can 13. And I think it's based off a comic, so it's like the first arc.
Yeah, if there's one thing I hate more than anything, it's unresolved, not unresolved, but like unfinished plots. Like if you just end your series on a cliffhanger and it just never ends or never like finishes, that just annoys me for the rest of my life. good
So,
stage.
Young Good and Evil 2 for anyone?
Oh, is that like...
Still happening.
How is that going exactly? Because didn't Michelle Ancel,
Quietly.
like, retire?
Quietly, that's how it's going.
I'm especially, like, worried about Rayman now. It's, like, even more than before, because, like, what the hell are they gonna do without, like, Michelle at this point?
Same than they did with Rayman 3.
I mean, I would love that, but, like, they don't seem to be doing anything with the series.
Rayman 3 Part 2.
I mean, the team has shown that they can do a good Rayman game without his, like, guidance, but, like, they need to actually make a game first.
Also, I finished the first part of Alicization.
Oh, cool.
I just have 2 more seasons of Season 3 to watch.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I tried explaining that to another group earlier today. It's like, oh yeah, so I've seen the first season of Season 3 of the show so far, and I've got 2 more seasons of Season 3. And it just went completely over their head. To be fair, it seemed like they just weren't interested in my bullshit today, so... And I had a 3-hour bath, so I didn't stream.
What are your, like, we don't need to go on a massive tirade because we have a podcast for that, but what are your, like, initial impressions? Like, brief, I guess.
Starts off slow, like, oh god, it's just gonna be more Sword Art Online Season 2, and then the plot kicks in, and then the plot really kicks in. And then
Yeah.
I'm really happy that they kept the reality out of it for so long, and they let Kirito just have an adventure.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Even though there's like one just time skip, but that's the thing, there's one time skip.
Mm.
It's not like Season 1 where every episode is a 3-month time skip.
Yeah, I think that's one of the big factors of why I like this more than the other seasons is that there's more room for just character growth and just having the characters be around each other and just kind of do their thing.
Season 1 is too broken. Season 2 is too serious and something that a lot of people don't care about because it's a plot point that was skipped in Season 1 that was crucial to, at this point, also Season 3 now.
Yeah.
I like how they saved like the 3 oldest Smash characters and Mr. Game & Watch for last.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Hey, pretty good.
All I'm gonna say though is, if we didn't like, I mean it's nowhere near as bad, but we didn't like who's its face from, was it Alfheim? The fairy.
Everyone's favorite.
No
Oberon.
one likes him.
Yeah. If we didn't like that guy, then there is. I do remember one specific part in Alicization that almost gets to that level, but it's nowhere near as like that
Yeah,
bad.
they killed them pretty much straight away if it's that part.
Yeah, this is like season 2 or 3 in
Season 3, Season 2.
Yeah,
That's right, kids. There's more.
yeah.
Ah.
But it's pretty quick and it's not as bad, but it's still pretty. Yeah.
I mean, there was a shitty bit in Season 1 as well, so...
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's pretty bad too.
That's
And that gets
guys.
built up.
I think the author has issues.
Maybe. I mean, to be like, yeah, I do. It is kind of interesting seeing like, I guess we're just talking about this now. like it is interesting seeing like one of the guys like completely freak out and then just flat out dying, and then the other guy just like say, "Oh, you're a murderer." Like it's an interesting way to take the story, but like I don't know if we needed that. Like
Tread that ground again.
yeah, like they could have probably done that in a different way, but.
What happens when you have an author who feels compelled, or I guess felt compelled, depending on how much you take him at face value when he says he's gonna retire those tropes. So what happens when you have an author who felt compelled to use certain tropes, and an adaptation team that won't just cut it out of their adaptation?
I think I can kind of understand the mindset, because it's just like, okay, so how can we make Kirito like completely lose his cool to basically kill these two people? Let's have him almost commit rape. Yeah, like that'll do it.
Suffering's plot, right?
Yeah. I mean, it is.
Speaking of suffering being plot,
It is if you can do it, if you can write it.
No,
well.
Joey, we're not discussing the thing right now.
I think season 1 is better than season 2.
What are we talking about?
Oh, he's talking about SAO.
No, I'm not talking of SAO.
What are you talking about then?
Suffering is plot.
Oh, you're talking about ReZero? I was thinking of Madoka Magica.
What is wrong with
Madoka Magica only had 1 season.
Yeah, that's why I got confused.
Also, Madoka Magica's weird because only one person is actually suffering.
I don't know.
And you think they're an antagonist for like most of it.
I mean.
all that thought? I haven't seen the show.
Yeah,
yet.
I'm trying to. Yeah. It's not as.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to be vague.
Just leave it at that.
Also, yeah, Madoka Magica's 10 years old now, and
Yep.
Magical Girl shows have never been the same since.
Wow, that's when I started doing YouTube bullshit and being shit just as shit then as I am now.
Oh god.
Progress.
Oh good.
Also, I definitely recommend Hellsing Abridged. I also recommend Hellsing.
Yeah, but I don't know. I have no idea if we're ever gonna, if like us and Xavier are gonna, like, make ReZero one of the things we watch together. But like,
No.
yeah. I was gonna ask if you have any interest in watching that show at some point. Because if you don't care, we could probably just go on a tirade about that for a little bit.
What show?
ReZero.
Do you intend on watching ReZero?
Well, I've caught up.
I know you've watched it.
Yeah, I'm waiting for. Yeah.
Wait, yeah, so he did the trials and then he was doing something about the White Rabbit and then I think the show stopped for season 3. Or there was a hiatus.
No, they've gone past that point. They had like a mid-season break.
Yeah, I remember the mid-season break, then I remember starting off again, and then he, wait. Did I see past the mid-season break?
What was the last thing you remember?
The last thing I remember was them trying to sort out what was happening at the castle. Only to realise that it was probably a complete loss, but I think they eventually succeeded, but someone had to be sacrificed in the process. And I don't remember why Puck isn't around.
Oh yeah, that gets brought up.
So am I before the mid-season or after it?
Mm. It's
Captain
definitely
Falcon extends his pulsing glowing sword and eliminates 3 opponents.
It's definitely been an interesting season. I'd say it's been more, well, it's been a lot more, world building heavy and like, building the, like, characters and whatnot. So take that for what you will.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know if, I'm not sure if I'd say it's as good as the first season, but there are some really good character moments.
Like, I definitely think the first season's way better.
Mm. Yeah, I'd say that, I don't know, like,
I definitely remember more of the first season.
yeah. I think the main thing of the second season is that they spend so long in the sanctuary that it's, like, I don't know, kind of just gels together for me after a while. Yeah, do you plan on watching ReZero, Scrappy, or are you just not into that kind of thing?
Maybe down the line, it might be something I watch solo.
Fair enough.
Fair.
I guess you can be thankful that we don't need to get through JoJo because I'm just doing that. I'm just doing that separately with
Hey.
what the heck was that?
My phone is loud.
Yeah, I'm doing that with Lewis and Aaron.
I've
So
seen like the first 4 parts already. I admittedly don't care much to go through them again.
fair enough. It definitely has my attention, but I can kind of feel it's the kind of show I can kind of like just see myself watching for it once and then just being done with it. There's nothing inherently wrong with that. Some shows are fine just being a one and done, but still.
What the heck?
What?
Again, I'm on time delay. Dr. Mario just got hit by a wall, flew up, and it slid backwards in a span of 1 second.
That's amazing. I don't know if I caught that.
Melee physics are great.
Yeah. Oh, good. So I know you, is Toonami still a thing?
Yes.
In America,
Right. Are you, have you been, like, watching anything on there lately, Scrappy?
I haven't had cable in over a year.
Oh, okay.
I'm not particularly happy about that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm not gonna lie, if I ever move out, I'm not paying for a television box.
I don't think I'm gonna bother either.
If I have Freeview, that's just because it's already installed in the television.
The thing is, I haven't used my TV box in several years. Like, my parents use it, but I just don't. I have no reason to.
It's just so much more of a boomer thing.
Like, if I wanna, the thing is with that is that, unless you like you have like on demand or whatever, but that's not everything. And like
On demand's pretty good, to be fair.
it is good.
But then again, Netflix isn't everything. Amazon isn't everything.
Yeah.
Disney Plus is just Disney.
Yeah. The thing is like, if I want to watch a specific thing, I'll just go online. Because I don't have to like wait for a specific like time frame for it to air or whatever.
I'm not particularly fond of people cutting cable just so they can pay for 12 different subscription services, though.
No, that's fine. Like, I get that, yeah.
And it's going to get worse as companies try and cordon off their specific content that they own into their own little corners.
Yeah.
Like Netflix is losing content that it had for years.
Mhm. Netflix
Yeah.
has been losing content for a long time. Like, this is what, like, the two things I subscribe to, and I don't recommend subscribing to any more than two unless you really want Disney Plus.
Yeah.
And you make your own decision on
Ah.
the two streaming services you pick, because anymore I think that's just too much spending on television that you're not watching.
Mm.
Right, my two picks are Amazon and Netflix.
Yeah. Yeah, if I
And,
had
so-
to...
and the only reason I have Amazon is because I have Amazon Prime anyway.
Yeah, if I had to choose any streaming service, it would be Netflix. Like, maybe Disney Plus, just to see, like, some specific things, but I don't know.
I did actually make use of Cable Fair Deal when I had it. I just
Mm.
so yeah, now I can't actually watch Toonami anymore.
Yeah. So
got
I
some
assume you
Canadian-
haven't... Yeah, I assume you haven't really been, watching anything lately?
I watch it through Crunchyroll.
Oh, okay.
I need to catch up on Black Clover.
Okay.
Have I seen Black Clover? No, it was Black Lagoon that I watched.
Oh, those are two entirely different shows.
Nice.
Well, yeah, one is a businessman that gets kidnapped by pirates and then becomes a pirate, and the other one is about swords.
I can't even, in good faith, say we should do a group watch of Black Clover because that is a slow burn shonen.
I only, like, know that show's name. What is it, exactly?
Okay, so some young child wants to become Hokage. He wants to become the Wizard King,
Hmm.
but he has no magic. So he joins this guild of misfits, and no, this is not the plot of Fairy Tale. He joins a guild after he is granted with an anti-magic sword. So they basically serve as magic knights for their kingdom. They're peacekeepers. So that's kind of the show. He's just our protagonist Asta and friends are just kind of doing their thing, trying to rank up. Like I'm making it sound worse than it actually is. It's fun.
Yeah.
I think it's fun.
Yeah, you don't have the gift of the gab that I have of selling things to people.
I mean, I'm not really trying to sell it.
Oh yeah, you did try. You did. I mean, you did do a pretty decent job trying to sell Dragon Ball last night.
Yeah, and I haven't even seen that much Dragon Ball myself. I know most of the sagas and what happens in it because of my weird thing where I just know things sometimes.
Yeah.
I think I've explained this. Like, I know like a lot of the key points of fucking Game of Thrones, but I've never seen Game of Thrones.
Hmm.
So I know winter is coming. I know about the Red Wedding. I know about Joffrey getting murdered. I know about the Mother of Dragons and the whole arc of the dragons growing up and becoming a major faction
Oh,
in
God.
the world and powerhouse.
Yeah.
I know about. I know how most of them die. To be fair,
Hmm.
and I shouldn't know any of it.
Some things just what's the word? Some things just approach pop cultural osmosis.
Yeah,
And I
pretty
know
much.
I can cause PTSD by telling people hold the door.
Oh, speaking of osmosis, one thing I really should watch at some point is Cells at Work or whatever, because that was really popular for a long time.
Yeah, I need to watch Cells at Work. I've seen the first 2 episodes.
Hmm.
I
All
think I was
I-
busy with shit at the time.
All I know is that it's meant to be like weeb osmosis tunes.
Yep. Okay. Am I the only person in the world that remembers that Lloyd in Space existed?
No, I remember that
No.
too. Because
Okay.
the funny thing, before I knew, I probably told this story before, before I knew, Tales of Symphonia, Lloyd existed, whenever I heard people say, I want Lloyd in Smash, I honestly thought honest to God, I thought they meant Lloyd from Lloyd in Space. I was like, why would you want that guy? What the hell?
Oh dear.
Oh, that's funny. I don't I barely remember anything about that show. I remember one of the characters was like a brain with glasses, and that's it.
I remember 3 specific episodes from Lloyd in Space.
Yeah.
And no, I'm not telling you about any of them. I'm just saying I remember 3.
I specifically remember the episode where they fly through a nebula and like all of the adults are frozen in time but the kids are fine and they think, yeah, everything's fucking great, and then then suffering and shit kicks in.
So Lord of the Flies, then.
Yeah, Lord of the Flies happens.
Oh, man.
Okay. That might be one of the episodes I remember.
I do not remember a single thing that happened in that show.
Hi, Daisy.
I know that Lloyd's mum is the commander of the starship
Oh,
that they're in. Because I think it doesn't take place in a starship, it takes place in a space station that also travels through space.
hmm.
So it's a propelled space station.
Well, so I might be, is that all we have to say about Lloyd in Space, first off?
Lloyd in Space, available to watch on Disney Plus.
Is it?
Probably.
That'll be,
I know Recess is, but it's in a stupid aspect ratio.
oh dang.
It's like how Disney fucked up jokes in old episodes of The Simpsons because they crop things to make it fit an aspect ratio. Because there's a joke where Homer goes to a Duff factory, and the joke is, yes, Duff and Duff Light, and it's just the same pump going into the 2 different vats that are labeled differently. And the joke is basically diet shit is just the same thing with a different label.
Oh! Damn it.
F.
Yeah, fine. I'll continue.
Apparently, it's not on Lord. It's not on Disney Plus yet, but it's coming at some unspecified date.
Alright then. Does anyone remember Atomic Betty?
Yes.
No.
Like, I barely remember the show itself, but like, I remember watching it a decent bit as a kid. It was a thing. Like, it's just one of those things, like, same with like, Camp Lazlo, I guess, is that I remember watching it, I don't remember, like, I remember barely anything about the show itself.
I don't remember Camp Lazlo either, but the name sounds familiar.
Yeah.
I only just remember Dave the Barbarian.
Oh yeah. I don't think I watched that.
It's actually
I wish I'd revived that, actually. Oh, dear. Alright, if I can give another whack at selling Black Clover, then basically, coming-of-age story about a boy who grows up magicless in a world where everything is pretty much just determined by magic. So yeah, mystical My Hero Academia, if that suits you.
Okay, I like My Hero, so it sounds interesting.
Our protagonist Asta comes into the possession of a tome that grants him an anti-magic sword. He is the only person who can use this sword. His adopted brother, Yuno, by comparison, is a magical prodigy. They go on to separate guilds within the Magic Knights, and they serve as peacekeepers, occasionally crossing paths and building up their friendly rivalry. Like, all things considered, Yuno is probably one of the better rival characters in Shonen. Because he's actually a functional human being.
Yeah, I think the thing with rivals in shonen stuff is that I feel like a lot of the time they're too busy in just making them jerks and not like just regular characters.
The only jerk rival I really like is Gary Oak, and that's because he's just a comical petty bully.
Yeah. You can make it work.
I like Vegeta too, even if he's a moron.
Okay, let's see, do we have...
Was a moron. He's like straight up grumpy good guy Vegeta is actually the best Vegeta.
Okay, the last one is Marth, so yeah, we can go on to the events now. That didn't take as long as I expected.
So yeah, I need to catch up on Black Clover because I am dozens of episodes behind.
So Harry, did you start watching The Emperor Has a Text-to-Speech System or not?
That was a thing you... Did you... Is that something you recommended at one point?
Yeah, last night. It's called TTS.
Oh, okay, I remember you talking about that. I didn't get around... I haven't watched it yet.
Wow, I was the one drinking.
I mean, it's just been like a day.
True.
Like right now, what is it? I'm watching, what is it called? Like the Pet Girl or Sakurasu or whatever it is. So that's a thing.
The internet keeps trying to make me watch that one time I was what was it? I was reincarnated as a spider, so what?
I hate light novel titles so much.
Yeah, but you like our book title.
What is it again?
Well, you see, it's okay because it's a parody of them.
Oh god. Okay, let's try that again.
Like we are making exactly the things we hate normally, but it's okay. It's a satire.
Sure it is.
Like I've become what I despise in this industry.
I think
It was said you would destroy
so
the Sith,
hard on
not
the
join them.
satire that it might be considered sincere by some people. Like, we
It's not-
take every trope to the point where it becomes that of which it swore to destroy.
Yeah, I don't think we're a satire. We're a quasi-effeminate parody.
Oh, damn. Do it the other way.
And is it even a parody if you take it seriously?
Oh god.
Wait, who's taking it seriously?
Both us and our intended audience if things go horribly wrong.
Good.
Oh gosh, no,
They
see the
call it
worst
a
thing
light
is...
novel, but you could deck someone with it.
Pretty much.
Yeah, just keep rolling into me, it'll be fine.
Ah
The
yes,
worst
Fallout
thing-
Equestria Project Horizons. Light reading as I hold up a book the size of a fucking house.
Huh?
No, I think someone printed it out once, and like, if Fallout Equestria printed out as a single book was like the size of a end table,
Nice.
Then Project Horizons was like the size of 2 fucking end tables.
Sheesh.
And
Oh,
I listened to audio readings of both of them, and I
I
regret nothing.
I should probably point this out as well. The reason why I'm doing events before the versus match stuff is because we still need to unlock a couple of stages, and they are all through this. So
I was reading the description in my head in Tanner's voice. Hey Mario, when did Bowser get so big, huh?
yeah, you don't want to fight this guy like head on. You need to like make him stand on like Squirtle's hand, and he kind of like trips up. Or you can just
What?
side B off the or like Bowser bomb off the stage.
Why are we even on Poke Floats right now?
I don't know.
Like, what is this map?
Asset
Pokemon
reuse.
Stadium 1.
It's using the
Yes.
Pokemon Stadium assets, yeah.
When Melee was being developed, they wanted a stage based off of Gold and Silver Sprout Tower, but Melee was Melee and had to be rushed, so this was what they used with HAL's assets from the Pokemon games they developed.
Yeah, that level is really just kind of a crapshoot.
Use
What
the eye.
You just have to rely on the AI being dumb.
Joey, what are you playing?
Oh, I'm fucking around with an Infinity Cube.
Oh.
So that's what that clicking is.
Oh god.
It's basically a bunch of cubes on hinges, and they fold infinitely into a cube and a cuboid. Because I have
I need
fidget
to-
stuff, like fidget spinners and infinity cubes.
Yeah, I think I had an Infinity Cube at some point. I need some more doodads.
I definitely recommend an infinity cube, even over a fidget cube.
What's a fidget cube?
Alright, a fidget cube is a cube which on one side, it's 6 sides, so
Ah, I
one
can't
side has
choose
like
it.
a little analog stick, one side has a little button that clicks, one side has like a knob, one side is just rough. It's a bunch of sensory bullshit on a cube.
So it's like a cube bop it.
Actually, yeah,
Nice.
it's just not a bop it.
Nice.
Yeah, I think one's got like a silver ball implanted in it and it just spins, and then one's got like a little disc. And then buttons.
Oh, that's our first freeze.
So, I apologise if this is slightly annoying.
No, I mean...
I mean, I find this less annoying on stream than a fidget spinner. Because the fidget spinner go into the microphone, and this is just click, 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 click. But it's either that, or it's... Sorry. Oh fuck, why is this fucking unaligned? Nah. Yeah, you see?
Yeah,
Far more annoying
yeah,
than
yeah.
Click, click, click.
Yeah, I can see.
Oh my gosh, that was awful.
I know, right?
Yeah, I could go. I'd like an Infinity Cube right now.
Infinity Cubes are great.
You know, I have a box of Lego bricks like a few feet away from me. I could just do that while watching.
I mean, yeah.
You just keep yourself entertained.
My problem is I've got such a massive crate of Lego.
I'd like that because I only got a standard set and I don't have enough to build what I need to build.
Mm.
What you do is you go on to any decent toy retailer and you just get a miscellaneous crate of Lego.
What if I just accidentally
It just gives
turned...
you a bunch of different coloured bricks of different sizes.
What if I accidentally, like, clicked on Mario Party 6 instead?
I mean, I wouldn't mind that.
Q6. Yeah, I'll put £5 in a pot if everyone else will.
If you steal my star, I'm gonna punch you in the goddamn mouth.
Almost did. We never played Mario 6, did we?
No, we didn't.
We
We
still
played.
need to do that.
We played 4, I think.
Yeah, 4 was good.
Like, I literally, it was amazing. Like, literally just, oh good, the game didn't save in time before, like, it crashed, so I had to do 43 again. What is it? I literally, on the, like, last turn, I went on chance time and stole all of Joey's stars, and I think you had to, like, leave immediately after, so we were just, like, in a minigame, and you were just you're kind of just leaving, just being like, yeah, screw you, Harry.
Okay, so what happened was, we went into the thing at the end, where you could steal someone's stars, and I stole
Yeah.
all of Harry's stars. Or, well, it was all of someone's stars.
Yeah,
I think it was actually every star.
yeah.
And then Harry lands on the same spot on the next turn, and it takes all my stars. And I'm like, fuck!
Mario Party is just a game of. It is truly the game equivalent of Russian roulette.
Yeah. Yeah, I said this on Twitter, like, a few weeks ago, but, like, Mario Party is probably the funniest, like, game series to ever exist, because it just, the stuff that happens in it is just hilarious.
I would legit bet on Mario Party.
Now that's a good way to lose money.
Did you see the Alpharad video where everyone put like $1,000 on an AI?
No.
No, I didn't do that.
Oh, it's fucking fun. So it was Alpharad, the oddest one out, and 2 other guys.
Oh, nice. I haven't seen Odd Ones Out videos in a while.
And what happened was a company sponsored Alpharad to make a video.
Oh god.
So the company put like $5,000 in,
Nice.
and then everyone else was like, "Yeah, if we all stick like $1,000 in," and then I think it turned into like 10k winner takes all, but it's 4 AIs playing Mario Party.
The funny thing about Mario Party is that it's like a mix of skill and luck. So you can kind of manipulate it a little bit. So you can YOLO if you want to, but, like... Oh my god.
You wanna know a game you should never bet on?
What?
Mario Party 10. That would just be awful.
Oh, jeez.
Like, think about it, because that's one of the kart Mario Kart Party games.
Oh, right, yeah, the car thing, yeah.
Yeah. You know when a game just calls you a failure?
Yeah. This event's kind of annoying purely because of Zelda. And you can't kill her permanently.
So how long do you have to survive?
You have to wait until Mewtwo shows up and kill him.
Oh! Oh! It's Mewtwo! Mewtwo! Oh! 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 Oh!
And just get your butt wrecked immediately.
Mewtwo! Mewtwo!
Ah, come on. Just try and trick the CPU as much as possible. Oh, good.
The Lego bricks I have are very new, so they, for lack of a better term, stick with each other more than you'd expect.
Oh, that could have been good if it actually hit. No!
Oh!
Oh, Zelda can't die either. You just Lose, okay.
What?
I forgot about that.
So Zelda's trying to kill you, but you can't kill Zelda.
Yeah.
Stockholm Syndrome.
It's a weird event.
Now the princess is kidnapping you.
Yeah. Ganondorf might have not been a good choice, actually.
Okay. Weird pitch. A story where the princess kidnaps the big bad before the big bad has a chance to be the big bad, and the hero has to save the princess, only to end up saving the big bad and teaming up to defeat the princess.
That sounds interesting. Oh, what? No, don't hurt. Don't hurt.
But then the big bad double crosses
Oh my
the
god.
hero, and it ends with them fighting to the death.
Ha.
Which basically leaves the hero in charge of the kingdom, the princess dead, the big bad dead, and nobody's happy.
So wait, is the hero still alive or is he dead too?
No, hero is now running the kingdom because he's the only one left. Like, the princess was trying to preemptively stop the big bad. The hero heard that the big bad got into the castle and wanted to save the princess.
This is just making me.
Convinced with the got convinced by the big bad that the princess was evil. Did the big bad's bidding. Big bad failed to kill the hero as well once he was through with him. And now the hero's the only one left who can run the kingdom.
That's. Oh my god, what is this mess?
Potential in that.
That does sound interesting. Like,
Is the
So-
mess on screen any better than the mess that I just announced?
subverting expectations in a unique way. I would.
I mean, it's frickin' plot twist on plot twist. Like, the plot twist 3 times
my
in the
God.
ending.
Yeah, this event kind of sucks. Like. Aye.
Honestly, as a kid, I always preferred the brighter blue colorations of this Ultra Captain Falcon.
Oh. Okay, just okay. I just wanted the home run bat. I just want to get an easy kill. I don't want to deal with this. Yeah!
Isn't Captain Falcon a bounty hunter?
Yeah, he is. I don't know what happened there, but I'll take it.
Lit. Game
Good.
watch forever. F.
So I think the deal with this one is that it's pretty much just the final All-Star match, except the Game & Watches don't fly quite as far, and you have, like, crazy knockback.
But you do fly crazy far.
Yes. Just keep doing this, it'll be fine. Yeah, this seems pretty easy. Especially since you have 3 lives.
Alright, so you guys know Beat Saber, right?
Oh, of course, yeah.
It's great, yeah.
Yeah. I want to play it
How
at
to
some
make
point.
it better?
How?
Get good, and then play frickin' Sword Art Online intros.
No.
And I am expert standard. I can't play expert plus, but I've just reached expert.
Nice. But you should play the joke song where it's just and then they keep coming and they never stop. Whatever the line is, I don't even know.
They just keep coming and
They just keep coming and they just keep yeah.
They just keep coming and it just keeps 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 coming. Copyright claims just keep coming. They just keep coming. Now I can't record my Oculus. I can use my Oculus to record PC VR games, but I need a better cable and a better graphics card and a better processor and a new computer and a Valve Index and a house.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to invest in some more Lego bricks.
Lego's an expensive hobby.
Oh yeah.
I think Lego is actually more expensive than Warhammer.
Probably. It depends on how much you get into it, I guess.
I mean, is she going for the kits? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Like, the small kits that are like £5 is like 2 bricks, and it's like, wow, I did a Lego. And then the kit's worth your time and just like, fucking huge, mate.
Oh my god.
I never watched Lego Movie 2. I forgot it existed until this.
Oh yeah, I forgot that existed as well. I've only seen the first one.
It's because it's not on Netflix. No, I'll tell you what, I know for a fact it'll be on Amazon, but I'm not paying for it.
Probably. Oh jeez.
Because Amazon it's mixed in with all the things that are on Prime and then all the things that are to rent.
Hmm.
And I actually spent the freaking £5 it cost to watch Scare Academy once. Because I remembered it and it was just like, I really want to watch this again. And it was like, okay.
Also, why is Marth not dead yet?
There's one questioning why they have not killed enough.
There we go.
F.
Still needs to die twice. Or like 2 more times rather.
Who are you?
No, Marth.
I want to make a joke about Zelda, about Fire Emblem characters outnumbering the one Zelda character here, but that just feels cheap.
Oh no! Damn it.
It's not as cheap as Heroes combos. Hey. Hero just has a 0 to fucking kill move and it's bullshit.
We just use Ganon, screw it. He's still
Not to
a
mention
Zelda
that I
character.
only play vanilla because I can't pay for fucking DLC.
Yeah, truth be told, I haven't played Ultimate in like a couple months. I don't even know, like, I think like, I played a bit when Sephiroth came out, and then that was about it.
People need to stop playing Smash like it's a fighting game and start playing Smash like it's a party game.
Oh, we're gonna get
I
into
would've had
this.
friends.
We're getting into this conversation.
Yeah, except this time you can actually have the conversation.
See, I could play like a party game, but that would require my friend group to actually be available to play with.
True. Imagine having
Oh yeah.
I
of
love
course, yes.
playing Brawls multiplayer just for fun with my brother.
I think the actual term we should use is just platform fighter, because that's what that's what the series is.
Yeah. I'm alright with that. Because then you've also got other games like PlayStation All-Stars.
Yeah, PlayStation All Stars. There's Brawlhalla and all this other stuff. Those all good. Those would all fall under platform fighter as well.
Imagine a Nintendo fighter. Sorry, a fucking Microsoft fighter.
Oh.
Imagine a Nintendo fighting game. You mean like Smash?
What a crazy concept.
Imagine if there was a Sega kart. Oh yeah, you mean like the Sonic kart racing game?
Sonic has some really good, like, so Sonic R is more of a guilty pleasure, but Sonic does have some really good racing games.
Yeah, like Sonic Riders.
Yeah. Mainly the
That's
first one.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
Well, we don't talk about the third one.
Yeah, the first and second are good.
We don't talk about the third one.
Yeah, that one didn't exist.
Speaking of which, I'm pretty sure my neck's broken.
Yeah.
So sad face, I wanted to use it as a high power webcam.
Oh, that would have been so cool if I hit that. How did that not hit? Ganondorf, your range sucks. There we go. Thanks for standing there.
You know Gammon? You know Ganon's favourite food?
Gammon. I love it when AI just walks into your attacks.
Alright, who wants the worst joke I can make right now?
Oh, it's everyone's favourite stage.
So, do you want to know what Ganon's favourite time of day is?
3 o'clock because it reminds me of the Triforce.
Ganon.
Oh wow!
Ouch.
Wow! Yeah, so this stage was just a giant cluster fudge. Like,
So Joe's been banned from ever being in part of anything from Seaspring ever again.
let's restart.
You haven't just been banned, you've been Ganon banned.
I love this one
What
though.
does that mean? I play as as Jigglypuff and get spiked?
No, I love this one though. Why does Ganon hate the internet?
Why does Ganon hate the internet?
Because there are so many links.
Scrappy's done. Can't handle it. He's done. He's gone.
Pikachu just killed himself because of the joke.
Pikachu used fuck this.
Can we please? I don't know how to do this all day.
Wait a second, is that Detective Pikachu? It can't possibly be. That movie doesn't come out for another 10, 20 years.
Oh! No! Oh my god.
Gosh, these things are so...
Thank you.
Loose when I don't want them to... These bricks are loose when I don't want them to be, and they're difficult to remove when I do want them to be removed.
Yeah. Oh man. I'll try Jigglypuff for this actually. Okay, this one is this is the event from hell as well, because you need to kill these two Pichus while this really relentless like parent Pikachu, I guess, just goes to town on you, and it's just annoying. It's just a nightmare to deal with.
Why does Elsa hate Lego?
Because she can't let go.
Ah! Shoot me. Oh my god. Ah.
Seaspring, it's always wacky, wild nonsense here.
Yeah, thank you, Pichu, for being stupid. Can the other one do that, please?
So you know how Pikachu is the best character in Brawl? Melee. Ultimate 4, U, DS, 3.
Well, the new Super Smash Bros. For the Virtual Boy.
Featuring Luigi from the Devil May Cry series.
Yep. Jeez.
God, my room is so comfortable now. I've rearranged everything.
Yeah, this one's arguably worse than Trophy Tussle 3.
You know what's even worse than this?
What?
Me not remembering how my Lego pieces went when I was making my robot.
Oh. I don't even know if I still have Lego pieces.
Like, was my green portion meant to be a dragonfly or a mole?
Oh. Let's do math.
There is a Herculean task that I need to do at one point in my life before I move out.
What?
Sort through my crate of Lego.
Oh, yeah.
Good luck with that.
Oh yeah. Because I need to get rid of all the broken, all the miscellaneous, all the specialty pieces that I can't use anymore. Because I
Oh,
don't
come on.
know, because other parts of kits have gotten broken and lost to time. And sucked into the 5th dimension.
You mean your vacuum cleaner?
Yep.
Walk into the electrode, please.
I mean, there was also that one time.
Ah.
Like I just cut
You ever
off
make a
from there.
building block sword and hit your brother with it?
No, my brother used to cast individual giant Duplo bricks on my head, though.
Oh.
Brothers are assholes.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Hey,
No
Harry,
way,
Dad,
they weren't.
Brothers are assholes.
They weren't Duplo bricks, they were Mega Blocks, which hurt even more.
Oh.
Oh yeah, most of my
man.
Lego box is Mega Blocks.
Yeah, the thing is, like, killing Pikachu gives you, like, bed. It doesn't even do much, so it's like, don't even bother.
Gosh, this thing.
Oh, hi, Redead.
Okay, Mega Blocks is either too tight or too loose.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh my god.
depends.
Also innuendo.
Just die already.
Hey,
There we go.
I always make pyramids with Lego.
that's not the worst thing you can do with Lego.
Let's do it, Cocky Dom.
Cocky dong. But the thing is, with pyramids, eventually they just get really fragile.
Yeah. Oh god, no.
Why you
no,
gotta,
no.
that's why you gotta fill up the entirety of the foundation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I've got a lot of Lego. But I don't have that much Lego. I also
Oh, no,
start with the
please.
tip and see how far down I can go. So it's usually a 2x2, and then it's two, freaking 2x4s. Yeah, that's the one. And then it's just 2x4s on the outskirts until eventually I have a massive pyramid, but it's super hollow. It's more hollow than Hollow Bastion.
Ah.
Uh,
It's funny because I've been watching a friend stream the Kingdom Hearts series lately.
oh, I had a friend try and explain the Kingdom Hearts lore to me.
How'd that go?
Badly.
I can imagine.
Is it anyone we know?
Technically they're in the Seasbrain Discord,
Oh.
but they probably had it muted for the last 10 years.
It's not.
That's not really narrowing it
Sorry,
down,
five,
Joey.
5 years.
It's not. Is it Sophie or whatever? It's not her, is it?
No, it's Ollie.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Ghost Prince.
Oh, that. Okay. See, I don't even know who came in through you at this point.
Like, those two. That's left. Oh, and, Dragear, I think he goes by.
Yeah, the one that posts in memes a lot.
Yeah, and does the gaming achievements where he posts Apex videos.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh god, what the
I've
hell?
literally known him forever.
Yeah.
That was a series of events.
He's the reason I know about Nerf guns.
Nice. I think I remember you and him. I remember talking to you and him in a call once. I think when I was still playing Super Meat Boy, actually.
Yep.
So I was, yeah.
These
I had a
facts add
sys-
up.
I had a system with the with my big Duplo bricks and the Mega Blocks. 6 bricks for every individual mech component. It limited some of my designs, but it also meant that I could be. It also kind of meant I had to get creative and be consistent. Because I only have so many specific pieces with this one Lego set I have, so I have to basically jury rig a bunch of Lego bricks of multiple shades. Not even one consistent shade anymore. So like this one
Your
component
guys
that
use
makes it like
shades? I just have bricks.
yeah, I'm very much
Never color-schemed Lego.
yeah.
Oh,
Well,
God.
I
Damn it.
grew up on a lot of Power Rangers, so I had to just out of tradition.
You know, some of my favorite Lego sets were the Lego City Police Station
Joe, I'm gonna play someone else.
and the other one was the Lego Miners Mega Drill Rig.
Someone's fallen into the river in Lego City.
Fuck 'em. Lel. Quick! Build the Lego helicopter and leave the city!
Oh my god. No!
Oh, do you remember that freaking terrible meme based off the freaking Lego City memes that I posted about Germany conquering Poland and build the freaking Lego Panzerfaust
my
freaking yeah, it's the Panzer IV. Build the Lego Panzer IV, conquer freaking Poland, unite Germany. It was so bad. It was so bad.
It's amazing.
So
I can't say half of what was in that meme because it is not okay, but it's so bad.
Wow.
For context of what was probably in that meme, look up German atrocities of World War II.
Oh god.
But it was fucking funny with Lego.
Aye. Oh, stop. Okay, I'm just not gonna use that against you.
Just remember, I never claimed to be a good person.
Oh! Falco, please.
So can I just say that I don't like that ship?
Here's
Harry's just like, nervous laughter, here we go.
talking
Here's
about
the thing.
the actual. You're talking about the actual ship itself and not the stage.
Yeah, the design of the ship.
I'm
Body is
indifferent.
too massive, the wings make no sense, the frickin' helm is frickin' protrudes in front of the ship on a weaker frickin' connector. It can't work in atmosphere under any circumstances. It has a frickin' flight bay smaller than the ship that is supposed to fly in and out of it.
There we go. It's DFX.
And I don't like it.
Hmm.
And I bet you the interior is TARDIS. bigger on the inside, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep. Fuck that.
Oh god. Can we not?
I actually like the Landmaster. I'm alright with the R-Wing.
Liam Beast, dude. Oh, why'd you have to get Venusaur?
It's tentacles.
Stop getting the good Pokemon, please.
Wrecked.
Oh no! Shoot.
So, Crystal in Smash when?
I mean, she's in
Star
a...
Fox actually gets releases on a consistent basis again.
So never.
Nintendo making games when?
Crystal's an assist trophy, so there's that.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Well, she's in the game at least, so this, like, yeah.
How much you want to bet
Oh my god.
that Nintendo are being trolls and like the last character they ever release for Smash is going to be Waluigi? And they're going to release
Something.
Like, they're gonna release something at the end that most people don't particularly care about, and it's not that big of a reveal, and it's just like, oh, this looks like a decent fighting character. And then in the last 10 frames, there's just like, also Luigi's in Smash, and it just flashes the Waluigi's in Smash, it just flashes Waluigi approaches the battle.
No, that would be funny.
No, they just Waluigi steals the show.
Actually, I think you can just choose
And then
this.
they just cut the stream there.
Yeah! Okay, so... Yeah! So I have no idea why,
Weenie Hurt Jr.
but Roy's AI is broken on Temple. Like, if you just go on the bottom platform, he'll just suicide every time. I don't know why.
Weenie Hurt Jr.
Yeah!
Why do I remember that freaking diagram of Temple?
Ugh.
It's just like Weenie Hut Jr., the slide of doom, freaking, fucking.
I was gonna be cheap with this.
Just throw the screwball, throw the screwball, throw the screwball.
The what?
Get wrecked.
Yeah, boy.
Nice. Now this. I'm gonna try and Mewtwo. If I fail on this, I'll just cheese it with Ganon.
That ain't Falco.
Unless that happens.
Right.
There's no. This is pretty much just a regular fight with the hands. You just have one stock.
My
So
problem is they keep giving.
Oh my god.
So
Oh,
Harry,
really?
why are you never awake at a reasonable time?
Because screw you. That's why.
Excellent. So it's specifically to spite me. I get it. I feel that. I respect that, mate. Alternatively, fix your shit. This is my counter argument.
Yeah, I know. It's.
Would you like to activate your trap card?
The thing with me is that it's not easy to change my sleep.
Yeah, no, that's why it's not easy for me either. That's why I did that stupid 24-hour live stream that I couldn't upload to YouTube because you can't have videos longer than 12 hours.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Okay, if we can just get rid of one of these guys, it'll be much easier.
Alright, also, no, the weird thing is, you know all the 24-hour videos that were uploaded before they arbitrarily put that rule in?
Oh yeah?
They're still up.
Oh.
I mean, I wouldn't want them. I mean, I'm glad it didn't take them down.
Yeah, so now you can choose and watch Justin Bieber get shot for 24 hours.
Oh my god, I love that.
No, the best part is the last time he gets shot by a TIE fighter.
Okay, I'm just gonna cheese with
Like,
cannon.
the video just loops itself over for like 23 hours and how many fucking minutes? Like 59 minutes. And then in the last minute he gets shot by a TIE fighter and then falls to the ground.
The draw move is the worst move because it's like hell to dodge.
Falco could dodge it.
Problem with this is I get all these 1x2 bricks in my set. Like, I need cubes.
Sounds like Minecraft to me, but okay.
Why did I do that? Oh, okay. Yeah, this is why Ganon's the best for this, because you can just spam up smash and it does stupid damage.
Harry gets a girl and he just uses up smash.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
No, not Joey.
What
Yeah,
are you
boy.
talking about? No, Joe. These streams are boring without me.
Ugh.
He says entirely in jest and respects you as content producers.
Now for Jigglypuff.
Wait, there's more than 50?
Yeah, it's 51.
You have to do 50 to unlock 51.
Yes.
Right.
It's the real final battle.
Dun, 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 dun,
Come on.
dun, dun.
Just spam rest, basically. There is an achievement,
Wish
or
I
like...
could spam rest.
Yeah. There's a, challenge... I don't know what you got. A notice thing that shows up if you beat this without dying once. I'm not doing that.
Right.
Imagine if they lock a trophy behind it.
Oh my god. Yeah, that would be pretty bad. Now I just need to, fight these guys. And they have a lot of stocks, so that's a bit worrying.
Imagine if Nintendo included a universal trophy system, like Sony and Xbox have.
Oh, you're talking about, like, achievements?
Yeah, because achievements are on a game-by-game basis if the developer put it in. at the moment.
Yeah, I don't like that. Like, I don't know why Nintendo still doesn't have a system.
Like, I like gamer score. I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not an achievement hunter, but I like gamer score.
I
It
mean,
makes
that's...
me feel important when actually all it is just freaking
It more
12 years of grinding.
It's pretty much just bragging rights at the end of the day, but like, the
No,
thing...
it's literally just 12 years of owning an Xbox. And that's why I've got like 40,000 and something.
Yeah. It's like one of those things where like, if you really love playing for a game, achievements just gives you more to do. So it doesn't hurt anything. You can easily ignore
Yeah,
them.
but
And actually there's a competitive aspect to them if you look at the Xbox One friend list.
Yeah.
Because it tells you how many gamer score you got this month.
Oh my god.
And it puts you in a ranked leaderboard against everyone that resets every month.
look how much better your friends are than you.
And
You
usually
suck.
it's high-profile AAA game came out and they clocked it in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Now, you say that, but here's the thing. I haven't spoken to anyone on my Xbox Live friends list in years.
Yeah.
And this
My-
isn't because I don't like them. It's because I don't know who the fuck they are anymore.
Okay, my experience with messaging on Xbox is just screwing around with you and saying, "Oh, Xbox, watch porn." Some stuff with Lewis, I think, and some random guy saying, "Oh, you suck at Halo." So okay.
Alright, here's the backstory behind Xbox Watch Porn.
No, yeah, say this for the people, yeah.
Yeah, for the video. Right, so years ago, when I first got connected on the Xbox 360, I was looking for something because they changed how the store worked and it was weird and I didn't like it. And it just it could never find what I was looking for because it also used the Bing engine instead of the search engine that they had in the past,
Oh yeah.
which was garbage. So eventually it just got to the point where I got so fed up with shit. It was like Xbox gay porn, Xbox Bing gay porn. It just fucking found a bunch of freaking movies. I don't think any of them were actually porn, but like, it just found a bunch of random shit.
That's amazing.
And it was like obscure European indie films as well.
That's amazing. Oh,
Want to become famous? Want to
No.
fuck off and get banned?
you're both mods, right?
I'm not a mod because I'm on the bootleg account.
Oh, do you want to like send a message so I can like change that?
Yo. I'm not a mod. I don't even have a Twitch account.
Oh yeah, one
Oh,
of my
right.
followers is Bilbo Swaggins.
Okay, you should be a mod now. You should be able to, yeah, cool.
Sorry, I deleted it and then banned it.
That works too.
Wow, I get the mod view now.
Yay.
Which means I get a bunch of pointless shit that isn't useful. Ooh, that does mean I can turn on timestamp. No, timestamps are already on.
Oh gosh, I hate these thin.
I can turn on emotes only chat. Yeah, why have you given me this power?
You hate what now?
I got these thin. What are these? So blank by width. So 6x1 thin rod Lego bricks that I can't unhinge from each other. Wait, there we go.
Nice.
Gosh, give me the regular 2x2s.
I just blocked the term YOLO from your chat.
Oh my god.
Basically, if someone who isn't a mod type YOLO is going to automatically delete it.
That's hilarious.
Nah, I'm not gonna fuck around with your moderation settings. As much as I can, and as funny as it is, no.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna be cheap with this. Oh god. Don't you dare up. Okay, yeah, taunt like an idiot. Allow me time to get around.
Something I might do though, as I go onto my own chat. Wait, am I even? Yes, I am.
Oh, okay.
Definitely.
No, wait! Oh my god, I hate that about Jigglypuff. Yeah, let's try that again.
And I need to play more Fox.
No. Crap.
Yay!
Don't forget to follow me on Twitch.
Oh man.
I wish.
Oh, Zapdos, nice. God.
Wait, I think I can. No, I can't. Oh yeah, something funny on Glamesh.
Oh yeah?
Mods can ban the streamer.
That sounds like a very useful tool.
It's alpha, so they've got some kinks to work
Okay.
out. And also, apparently, it's a feature that you can follow yourself.
Oh.
Yeah, really self-loathing Among Us.
Yeah.
Glamesh is great, there's just no one watching.
Alright, I'm going to be the guy showing his ignorance. What is Glamesh?
I don't know what it is
Glamesh
either.
is a new streaming service like Twitch, but it's a lot more chill. So you don't have to have 50 followers before you can have a subscriber button. It's a lot more relaxed with a lot of its systems. It uses a new encoding system called FTL, which basically okay, so I type the letter L in chat, and then
Yeah.
you see it,
Yes.
and then you say it, and then 5 seconds later the stream says it back.
Yeah.
Glamesh is instant.
Oh, cool. I assume you have to have, like, decent, like, internet for that.
I mean, not really. You just need to have streamer quality internet, which we already have.
True.
Which basically just means a wired internet connection. Don't stream without one. Well,
Yeah.
you can, it's just not recommended.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
2 years ago, Unova 0902 was timed out by Agent Muffin 21 for 600 seconds.
What the hell?
But Unova was a mod, so he removed timeout by Agent Muffin.
Oh, come on.
This information is a mod. Super Nintendo Go, Game Boy is a mod. Unknown user banned, freaking bot banned.
Oh, yeah,
bot
it's
banned,
just
bot banned,
so many
unknown
bots.
user. If it says unknown user, it basically means that they the same bot group did it, and then they got the account completely banned because they've been banned from too many Twitches.
Yeah.
But if your name is BF32463943GG77, you're probably a fucking bot.
Yeah. Wrong way. Oh.
See, the problem is you can't judge it by that anymore. Because they've started hacking into Twitch accounts. Well, they fish for Twitch accounts. So basically, anyone that clicks the link and then puts in their details to get the thing, they lose their card details and their Twitch account in the process. And then they just use that to work as a bot for more people.
Sounds lovely.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's a real scummy operation. So, no, you're not going to be famous by clicking a Russian bot's dodgy link. So don't fucking click a Russian bot's dodgy link.
Yeah.
Just insta-ban them from your Twitch.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
It's also why after a while a lot of people start follower-only chat.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Because it completely bypasses the bot, because the bot can't follow. Or at the very least it's not programmed to.
Nice, that was cool. Alright. Jeez. Okay.
I've got to buy more Lego bricks.
Oh my god.
I am limited by this.
Okay, yeah, screw that.
I got 3 different shades of blue, and it's just a clashing mess.
Ooh.
In general chat.
Nice. Yeah, let's go. Ooh. Nice. So how are we for
That's how you get the Marin trophy.
Apparently. Okay, now we'll pretty much just exclusively be playing versus mode matches until we either finish, which I highly doubt by the amount of time we have, and then yeah. Put that medium, and just so I'm not wasting time, let's actually check this. Yeah, we still need to get a bunch of KOs, so...
Anyway,
Yeah.
it's 3 AM. I'm going to bed.
Fair enough.
Have a good night, Joey.
Would legit say that this is a good point for you to end your stream, seeing as you've been live for 2 hours and you didn't have a point that you can work off from the next one, but that's me and how I run my channel.
Well, I'm just going until we just can't. We just need to stop. Because
The suffering. I've done that as well.
yeah, I'm pretty sure we aren't gonna end up finishing this game today.
Any idea when you're going to finish Hyrule Warriors?
No.
No. Oh no, actually
For the
no.
love of flying Farfig Nugan, I cannot keep these things connected.
I'm just gonna put. I should just put them at level 1. I don't know why I put level 9. I need them to get killed.
Alright, see ya.
See ya.
Alright.
Alright, let's try this again. So now, besides All-Star and Hard, we've pretty much done all the single-player stuff now. So yeah, we're pretty much on the home stretch. The problem is that the home stretch still requires me to get a lot of KOs and stuff. So that home stretch might still take a bit. So that's why it might end up going into another stream.
Oh, joy.
I could have I could have done the KO stuff off screen, I guess, but I also just want to be able to play all the stages in versus mode at least once, so that's why I'm doing it like this.
Have fun doing this in Ultimate.
I don't know if I mean, the thing of Ultimate is that I won't have to play the stages for 20 minutes each, because I don't think you need to have a bunch of KOs for anything in that game. I mean, I've never done everything in that game, so I could be wrong, but... Yeah, I do want to at least play through every stage in the series at least once. I want to at least show off most of the stuff in this game, in these games. Yeah, I don't know.
Like how we really did blow out all of our Smash talk in the Hyrule Warrior stream.
Yeah.
This was meant to be the "Hey, Lloyd's not dead yet" stream.
I mean, we can talk about that still if you want.
It's in the, I'm firmly in the "it's nice to dream, but I don't even know anymore" territory.
Yeah, I'm still happy that Lloyd still has a, chance, but I don't... I'm almost convinced that they're just saving him just to be, trolls at this point, for lack of a better term. I fully expect Lloyd Me to still be a thing. I don't want it to be, but... I just... Yeah. Like, it's the odd one out now. Is it the only Smash 4 me that hasn't come back now?
Only Smash 3DS and Wii character me. Like, are
Right.
some generic costumes that I just never brought back, and at this point probably never will.
Hmm. Well, how many like generic costumes are there that haven't been brought back?
A generic knight costume, but now we have Arthur's costume, but that one can't change colors, so.
Hmm.
So yeah. Let's see what else. I think a generic samurai costume is gone. Some of the animal headgear is gone. And apparently we're missing the red Koopa shell hat.
Huh.
It's kind of weird that this wasn't in the base game.
Yeah. By the way, just to talk about this for a little bit, I do really like Flat Zone as a stage. It's funny how you can die so easily because like the blast zone is like literally
Non-existent.
yeah, pretty much. So it kind of it's pretty bad if you wanna like I don't know, go through All-Star mode on higher difficulties and just get sent a little bit to the side and die. That kind of sucks, but in terms of just playing versus mode and just messing around, I like the stage. I like the aesthetic, and I just like the design. It's cool. Sometimes simple is better, because I don't mind Flat Zone 2, but I feel like there's a bit too much going on in that stage sometimes.
Only part of Flat Zone that I really hate is the gas station. No, not the gas station, the Lion Zoo.
Oh yeah.
Almost at this stage.
Yeah. Flat Zone X is a decent enough compromise, I guess, because you get like both this and the Flat Zone 2 variants, but yeah. It's kind of a shame that we didn't get like a PictoChat X or something for Smash Ultimate, because that would have been really cool. Like, the PictoChat stages are, like, a lot of fun. I wish we got something like that. Did we even get PictoChat 2 in Ultimate, or anything?
PictoChat 2 is an Ultimate.
Oh, okay. Okay, well at least we got that. The PictoChat stages actually might be some of my favorite stages in the series. Just because of how, like, I don't want to say random, but just kind of how creative those ones are. For, like, such a simple concept, they get a lot out of it. We probably talked about this as well before, but how do you, yeah, I'm pretty sure we have actually, but I guess we may as well just have it on the stream. But how do you feel about Pyra Mythra?
I don't know. I never played Xenoblade 2 myself. I just listened to friends gush about it. It's I'm happy for more Nintendo characters. I extend my condolences again to the fans who actually did want Rex.
Right. Yeah.
So to Sakurai's credit, it seems like they tried to integrate him into the moveset as much as they could.
Yeah. It always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
No, I was gonna say it always fascinates me. Like it's like when you hear about how X character would have gotten in if some circumstances were different, and Rex was one of those. I just find that stuff fascinating.
Yeah. So yeah, as far as we know, it seems that the Mii costume was not what killed his chances for a promotion.
Yeah.
Seems like it was just technical logistics that messed it up. Unless Sakurai's holding out on us.
Yeah, who knows? I really have no opinion either way. I'm pretty much in the camp where I know a lot of people wanted them in, and it's like it was one of the characters that was talked about a lot. So I'm not upset or anything. Personally, not a character I would have wanted, but a lot of people did want them, so it's fine. It makes sense. And apparently, they are really fun to just play as in general, so that's good. That's all I can really ask for.
Pyra is for degenerates, so she and I are gonna get along just fine.
Yeah, yeah. If they're like fun to play as, that's the main thing. Like even if a character comes out and I'm like not happy or like not really that excited, if they can be fun to play regardless, then that almost makes up for it. They usually are, like there's characters that I'm less keen on playing than others, but I don't think there's really a non-fun character. Like, I don't know. I guess it just depends on your playstyle.
Yeah, like happy for Xenoblade 2 fans, not all that hot on Pyra's design, but characters themselves, from what I've played, are fun enough.
Well, I got Mew again. Not that it matters at this point.
Mitra is faster, Pyra hits harder. And their stage is fun. I like the what's the word? Banter? The banter from Gramps. That's a furry dragon thing.
That's pretty cool.
And yeah, he even has specific dialogue if Pyra and Mitra are in the battle themselves.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and the stage cameos look very nice, especially compared to Byleth's stage. It's been a while since we've actually gotten a stage with like a bunch of actual cameos standing. Well, Steve's stage had it, they just weren't named characters. Oh dear. Actually, now I think about it, I don't think Sakurai went through a list of characters for the cameos. He did for like Terry and Byleth's presentations.
See, I didn't actually watch a lot of the presentation. I pretty much just looked at the Mii costumes just to check, and then I just kind of skimmed through the and then I just most of the stuff I've heard about Pyra and Mithra are mainly just Twitter clips and just word of mouth.
As we apparently learned, Sakurai did not script the reveal trailer for Pyra and Mithra like he usually does for newcomers.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Monolith Soft is very happy to have these characters in Smash.
Yeah. I can imagine so. I did like that one bit where they, in the trailer where it's like in Final Destination or whatever, and you see like, it's like a 3D view or something. Like, that was really cool.
I've actually only seen the trailer twice,
Uh,
which is odd.
I'm gonna miss these trailers when these characters finish.
It's not a bad trailer, but I think it just plays into some of the general reveal tropes I don't care for in Smash Brothers. If I haven't played the game, then I don't get all the in-jokes, so I'm missing half of the fun.
Yeah, I can get that. I mainly enjoyed it for the animation side of it, but yeah, I can get that.
And this is not a particular fault of the cast of Xenoblade themselves, but I just generally don't care for character trailers where everyone's talking throughout the whole gameplay portions of it.
True. Yeah, I remember Corrin did that as well.
And Palutena, Lucina and Robin.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm less annoyed if it's someone else narrating for the actual player character, like Doc Lewis narrating Little Mac stuff is fine.
Yeah, that you can't. That just works because you can't have Little Mac without Doc Lewis.
Like, I don't mind Sota's with Byleth's trailer. I guess it's just. I guess if you actually see, I guess if you see the actual player character talking, even when their model's mouth is clearly not moving, it kind of breaks the illusion.
Yeah.
Unseen narrator is fine, I guess. So yes, provided Aku Aku is nowhere to be seen in gameplay, he can narrate Crash's trailer.
Yeah.
I appreciate that they did kind of make like Xenoblade 2 style models for some of the other Nintendo characters. I wish they'd maybe shown them off earlier because I do like Smash Bros. That do kind of play up the crossover element.
Yeah.
I think that might be my issue with a lot of the RPG newcomers. They tend to be a little more self-contained in their own worlds.
Yeah, I can kind of see that. I feel like the crossover aspect of Smash Bros. Has never really been fully tapped into. Like, Subspace Emissary is like the only thing that really comes close to that, I feel. I don't know, I don't feel like they cross over enough. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
I can kind of see where you're getting at. Maybe we should say this for Brawl proper, but
Yeah, like... Oops. We'll have time to dwell on it because we're not starting that game for a while.
like Mario's used in a lot of Smash Bros. Maybe used more overused in parts where other characters could function, but he serves as a nice stand-in just for video games. So
Yeah.
you know, if Kirby's crashing one of the Mario Kart races, that's funny.
Yeah.
If Mario winds up in Minecraft world, that's funny.
You're going to Minecraft. Yeah. No, I can see what you mean.
If Sephiroth fakes out impaling him, then that's just funny. Like, I think that most of the not real, but probably the most remembered crossover elements from the Smash trailers generally involve Mario getting manhandled by a newcomer.
Yeah. Pretty much.
So, yeah. Oh yeah, not I guess not exactly what I was looking for, but it's fine.
Yeah.
I got 2 characters out of it.
True. That's the biggest thing. Like the fact that we have 7 instead of 6 for the second Fires Pass. Now, that's pretty big.
People were so insistent. The only other chance of a Nintendo character getting it would be from Pokemon. How does it feel to be wrong?
Yeah, at this point, I really don't want another Pokemon, because I feel like, at this point, like, with only having 2 characters left, assuming they don't do another duo character, a Pokemon just doesn't seem interesting enough. But I feel like if they were gonna do a Pokemon character, I feel like that should have been shown off earlier.
They will make you believe. At this point, I predict nothing. At the only, I to some degree, I think to some degree, I think people are only predicting Pokemon out of fear, not so much out of this. Not so much to be right.
Yeah. People are expecting it, but not necessarily wanting it.
PTSD from Byleth.
Yeah. What is it? I had something I wanted to say, but I don't remember what it was.
I think I mentioned this in our stream, but yeah, we have 2 characters left. It's very likely that at least one of them will reveal the round where E3 would usually take place.
Yeah.
Don't get your hopes up. Just hope for the best, but do not expect the best.
Yeah.
In
Oh
your
no.
mind.
Yeah, pretty much. I remember what I was gonna talk about now. It's an interesting theory, I guess. But like, is I don't want to say implied, but like, there is good evidence to suggest that the fighters in Fire's Pass kind of get shifted around, because there was a let's just Game Watch, I guess. Yeah, there we go. What is it? Sephiroth's fighter number was labeled as like the first of the Fire's Pass 2 for a little bit, and it's not necessarily clear if that was just a mistake, or like he was originally supposed to be the first one and he just got shifted around and Min Min became the first instead. So I can, it's not confirmed or anything, but just going off of that and just kinda assuming how development works, it is entirely possible that fires get shifted around depending on how much work is done on them, and just other various factors. So that's kind of interesting. So take that.
I'm glad it. Go on.
No, I was just gonna say take that with a grain of salt, because it's like it could have just been a mistake and there's nothing more to it, but to me it just makes sense from a development standpoint. Like sometimes things just change and you need to like move things around. It just happens.
If by some chance that is true, I'm happy Sephiroth wasn't first. That would have very inflated people's expectations a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. Oh, I should have done a Pokemon match. This. No. I'll save it for Pokefloats. For Pokefloats, I'm just gonna make it only Pokemon characters and just have Pokeballs on very high. Just make it like the most chaotic thing ever.
You're really trying to test out that frame rate, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. I'm just happy Nintendo's actually, you know, having representatives for the Switch games again.
Oh yeah, that's true. How many Switch representatives do we have now?
Excluding our Breath of the Wild styled Link and Sheik, we have 4. Ira, Mitra, Min, and Byleth. And the Luminary is Switch adjacent, sort of.
Yeah. That's a question then. What characters that originate from Switch games would you have liked to have seen in Ultimate? And ports don't count because they didn't originate from a Switch game.
What are you talking about? Tropical Freeze was only released on Switch. I was pulling for the Howard twins from Astral Chain for a while.
I can see that, yeah.
Would be probably a pain in the butt to implement. Ring Fit Trainee is probably going to be in the next Smash game.
That'll probably be the next Wii Fit trainer.
Let's see. No idea how they work, but those 2 random people from the Movers eShop game could be entertaining at the very least.
Yeah. I don't see
Not
these...
Movers, the Stretchers. Stretchers.
Oh, yeah. I don't think these characters would necessarily be a fighter, but I can definitely see the Snipperclips things being a assist trophy.
That seems to be the fate of a lot of the newer stuff.
Yeah.
Straight up, Xenoblade getting a character as early as 2014 feels like someone putting their hand on the scale.
Yeah.
I know Sakura was like, normally franchises like this don't get playable characters.
Huh.
Every Golden Sun fan just screams out in the distance.
Sad. I'm trying to think what else, like, is on the Switch that's, like, not a sequel or whatever.
Grats and stuff is just... It has been mostly established IPs and a handful of other stuff, which is a norm for Nintendo. But
I mean, like new characters that show up in a Switch game from already existing IPs counts as well, I suppose. But I don't know how many of those exist.
Well, Score Bunny won the championship
Oh,
Breath
true.
of the Wild.
Well, the thing about Breath of the Wild though is that's also on Wii U, so I don't know if that counts.
They debuted simultaneously, though, so I'll stretch it this one time.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if that's the case, then yeah, we'll have Rivali or not Falco. Actually, no. If we want to have some diversity, so we don't get like, oh, this is just a Falco recolor jokes. I'd probably put have like Daruk or Barbosa, I guess. Like those could be fun.
Barbosa.
But what is her name?
Urbosa.
Barbosa. Okay.
Urbosa.
Barbosa.
U-R-B-O-S-A.
Urbosa.
Yes, you're thinking of Kingdom Hearts' Pirates of the Caribbean's Barbosa,
Okay.
maybe.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
Not that I think Nintendo cares about having 2 blue feathered birds, given the Fire Emblem characters we have.
Probably not, but still.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind Urbosa. When Age of Calamity
Okay.
introduces its version of Lana, I will say her.
Yeah. That's what makes me sad about Lana specifically, is that she's kind of just doomed to always be the Hyrule Warriors exclusive character. And like, that kind of just makes me sad, because I want to see her in like
Truly.
main games.
Truly, she is the Geno of the new era.
Yeah. And the thing with like Link was that like maybe she could appear as like a gender swap Link in like a future game, maybe. Like she has a chance, but like Lana, I just don't see happening. Because like the story of Hyrule Warriors was just designed, like Lana was built around the story of Hyrule Warriors, so I don't like unless they like Koei Tecmo is fine with them remaking the character, I guess. Then yeah, I just yeah.
The joys of having a co-owned character.
Yeah.
Let's see. So yeah,
Okay.
I enjoy having I enjoy having recent characters in Smash Bros. But yeah, I'm of the opinion you don't need to have the absolute newest at all time. Excuse me. I don't think you have to have the absolute newest characters just to sell first-party DLC. Like
No.
sometimes, like if they're like some characters are just evergreen. If Dixie Kong gets in and shows up in this rumored new Donkey Kong game, then there's your promotional angle.
Oh yeah, I keep hearing about a rumored Donkey Kong thing. Like, the thing is that like, I mean, I guess if it's true, I guess we'll see who's actually developing it. But like, I don't know. At this point, I don't know if I trust any other developer besides Retro to make a Donkey Kong game now. But
They can't even develop a Donkey Kong game now anymore.
yeah, that's the thing. Like, if we had to get, if we're gonna get a new Donkey Kong game, it would have to be a different developer, and they'd have to oh god, they'd have to prove themselves very quickly because they have massive shoes to fill.
Everyone said when Retro filled in for Rare, so
True. Maybe we'll get another Tropical Freeze. Not in a sense that like get a game that's like at least like along like about that level, I guess. It would be nice to get a new Donkey Kong in general though, because it's been so long.
I would settle for a sequel to Barrel Blast at this point.
Honestly, Jungle Beat 2 could be a decent time, I guess.
I would, like, you know, back in that interregnum period when back in that interim period when Rare was gone and Retro hadn't taken over for Donkey Kong yet, at least we were getting spin-offs. At least the characters were still being utilized and kept in the public eye to some degree.
Yeah, you could tell that Nintendo had no idea like where to go with the series, but they were trying. They were like doing whatever they were trying everything they could.
Like at least Payon still used the Kremlings and the other Kongs.
True. Yeah, that's one thing I don't really... I mean, you don't need every character in every game, obviously, but that's one thing that always kind of miffed me about the retro games is that a lot of the Kong family just ceases to exist. Like, I never really liked that.
And to a degree indifferent, but it's
It doesn't
weird
matter.
that Nintendo was fine with it they were fine with the Kongs existing for years and spin-offs, but then it was suddenly wrong at that point when it was suddenly wrong to them when they came time to actually revive the country sub-series.
Yeah. I feel like it's a lot to do with Retro itself rather than Nintendo, because I feel like a lot of those choices just comes down to what they wanted, which is fine. Like it's a minor thing at the end of the day, but I just miss those characters.
As far as we know, Nintendo didn't put a gun to their head and say, no, you can't have Funky Kong in DKC Returns.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say. In general, Nintendo's platformer series are have pretty minimalist casts. Like if Even Luigi, the titular other Mario brother, will not show up in a game if he's not playable.
Yeah.
Like Sonic Team, they are not. If they are not basically an object or enemy in a story, they're not going to be used.
That's kind of funny. Like that's like the complete polar opposites. Like Sonic Team puts in like everyone like under the sun in a lot of their games, whereas with Nintendo stuff is usually bare minimum.
Player character, a damsel in distress, or a boss, you're not needed.
Yeah, that's kind of what made me a bit disappointed with an aspect of Odyssey, is that you saw like New Donk City and like Pauline and all that, and I was hoping that we'd see other Mario characters in other kingdoms, like you know, Daisy and Waluigi, like the Wario brothers and stuff like that. But
I don't think Nintendo even remembers Sarasa Land exists.
Yeah, this makes me sad. I wish they just did more of the Mario Kart in the main games.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, they're gradually loosening up on that. Like, they actually decided to put Daisy in Super Mario Run. It's a mobile game, Scrappy. Yeah, but it's the first time she's playable on a platformer.
I didn't actually know they. I barely know about the phone games, so I don't know what's in those.
Well, they're developed by EPD themselves, so Nintendo considers it as mainline as anything else.
Huh.
And Daisy was added to Super Mario Run like a year after it launched.
That does look like a fun time waster, I will say that much.
There's advantages to her being Peach in a yellow dress.
True.
And the fact that she's one of the few characters that have like a character watch at Super Nintendo World seems to imply Nintendo very much considers her part of the main cast, at least to some degree.
Mm.
So I wouldn't be surprised if her star rose more over the years to come.
Yeah.
She's in Smash Brothers now. She's moving on up.
Oh yeah.
Here at Nintendo, people like the other Mario characters.
Yeah. Okay, so like there are a bunch of Smash Bros comics, and there was pretty much just running gag where like Daisy is just the one princess that just didn't get a Smash invitation, and like after Daisy got revealed, there were I just remember these really heartfelt comics where it's like, oh, I'm finally in the game with everyone else. Like, I love that.
Yes, that's to some degree the actual best part of a character reveal. Even if you don't like the character, the fan art's usually great.
Yeah.
All the art of Mithra and Kazooie talking trash to each other is funny.
Yeah. One of my favorites is Ridley getting in and Samus just being like, why the hell did this guy get in? It's brilliant.
I mean, yeah, that is like Ridley and also Sephiroth are just absolute monsters in this cutesy platform fighter.
Yeah. Pretty funny. Smash Comics, it's funny, like Smash Comics, those are pretty much the crossover aspect that I'm talking about. Like, the comic stuff is pretty much what I want from just these characters interacting with each other, and that's mainly where I end up getting that.
So you're saying you want your stupid slice of life show about Smash Brothers instead of the long-form action-y shonen series that everyone else wants. I can respect that.
In a sense, yeah. I mean, having like a big bad and all these action sequences is cool as well. But a lot of the better parts in Subspace were just the characters goofing around. So I'd love to see more of that.
Alright, so Kirby, Pyra, and Palutena open up a cafe in the Smash Mansion, because of course that's going to be in the show. Wacky shenanigans ensue. 12 episodes and 1 OVA.
I would accept that. It doesn't need to be a 26 episode epic or anything like that.
No, that's for the quote-unquote main show. The actual crossover action plots with the animation is cheap, and the slice of life cafe show is done by KyoAni, because of course it is.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's what they're good at.
Why does the spin-off get the bigger budgets?
See, if we had all that, then I wouldn't be so I wouldn't say upset, but I wouldn't be like missing a story mode that has a bunch of cutscenes like Brawl does. Like I would accept something small scale in terms of cutscenes like World of Light if we did have an anime series to supplement it.
Oh, hi, Self.
Hi, Self. You're coming in pretty late.
Yeah, I just noticed this.
Also,
Finishing group projects an hour before the deadline sure is fun.
man.
Also, hi, lol.
Well,
Yeah,
I hope your project turned out well.
imagine being in college.
Oh man. Jeez.
Best of luck.
Yeah, it can be rough sometimes.
There was something satisfying about getting a group project done when your groupmates weren't assholes.
I tend to work better by myself, so I mean, I don't. It depends on the people you're working with, really. Like sometimes it
My
just
major-
like yeah.
My major was pretty much all group projects, so we.
Okay.
I think all of us. Why am I young? My mother's probably asleep. I think all of us just kind of mutually agreed that we need to not screw the other over so we can actually succeed.
Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah.
That was probably the one good thing of being a communication studies major. There are many good things of that, but that was one of the good things of being a communication studies major. Most people generally took the group project seriously because they made up a good portion of your grade.
Yeah.
My group member decided to implement the main part of our project, but incorrectly, so I spent a good chunk of today just fixing what he did wrong. Lol.
Fair enough.
Why is this Mario stage sequestered off from the other Mario stages?
I don't know.
They were ashamed of how many they gave to Mario and they tried to hide it.
Yeah. It's interesting because, what is it? On this, what you call it? Some of the series have like the regular stage that you like start with, and then there's like a second unlockable stage for that series. So for say like Metroid, I guess you have Brinstar, and then you unlock Brinstar Depths, and just stuff like that, which is kind of cool.
Appreciated. This is the first and last time we can pretty much give 2 stages to every IP of characters.
Yeah.
Except for Fire Emblem, which gets nothing.
Yeah. It almost got a stage, I think. Well, maybe not almost, but it was supposed to get one.
And that lack of a stage kind of haunts the series to this very day.
Yeah. It probably... I wonder how much of that stage just got translated into Castle Siege.
More than any of us want to admit.
Probably. Oh boy.
It's,
But
it's
even...
neat to see what content they could squeeze out when they didn't have to balance like 3 dozen different IPs.
Yeah. Oh man. Like counting, I almost called them stickers. Counting spirits, like the amount of series represented in Smash at this point is ridiculous. It's probably the most out of any crossover thing ever.
It may be. Super Robot Wars might give it a run for its money, but then Super Robot Wars will be in Smash one day, so I guess it'll be a moot point.
I don't know if I've ever heard of that series.
There's a lot of mecha anime and original characters in their own long-form narrative.
Oh, okay.
It's Kingdom Hearts for bigger weebs.
Oh, cool. I can't help say anything about Xenoblade 2 because I haven't played it, so that's good that you're enjoying it so far.
Congratulations, Sil.
The next Tales of Vesperia is probably going to be the next RPG I'm going to play. Because yeah.
Go on.
No, I was just going to say, I guess I may as well talk about this. These are the things I plan on doing after Melee ends. So yeah, like I said, Vesperia, probably after a week or so after this finishes, which I highly doubt we're finishing this tonight. Yeah, I'll start that then. And I also need to get to streaming DKC Returns hard mode and cleaning up for 100% in LEGO Stars Clone Wars. I'm probably gonna do Returns first because that's not gonna take as long. But yeah, those are the three main ones I want to get to right now.
I guess since we brought up Tails again, I can segue back into something I thought was interesting about Ultimate.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have any new Namco costumes yet.
Yeah.
Regardless of what Lloyd's fate will be, I'd be very confused if we don't even get a new Namco costume.
That is true. Namco stuff is oddly absent. At this point, I just believe that the devs at Namco themselves just aren't interested in their own stuff because they see their own stuff on the regular. Yeah, that would be pretty funny. Maybe they just see Pac-Man as okay, that's good enough.
It's selling a lot of their IP short.
Yeah.
People were so insistent that only Capcom could provide, could be the veteran third party that could provide new stuff. Guys, there's more to the industry than Capcom. I love their stuff, but come on, you're selling a lot of IP short there.
True, yeah.
I guess the joke's on me because I still thought Monster Hunter was seemingly inevitable, and now it's seemingly not.
Yeah. I know there were some people that really wanted a Monster Hunter character.
I wasn't pulling for one myself, but I definitely saw the merit.
Yeah, I remember hearing that Byleth was apparently more or less what a Monster Hunter character was supposed to be but they just went with Byleth instead for whatever reason.
That was never confirmed.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true, but that's just what I've heard. So take that with a grain of salt.
The industry insider that seems to kind of leave some details about that seems to imply that the Byleth was actually meant for the base roster, but got knocked out of the base roster probably because Three Houses wasn't out yet. Apparently that game went through more development hell than I thought. And it seems like Nintendo did ask the Monster Hunter team for a character, but they are generally not all that fond of having the hunter themselves playable in fighting games. And it's possible that a hunter was considered, but their moveset, once the character was ultimately denied or scrapped, what little they had of a moveset was maybe passed on to someone else.
Yeah, that seems like the most likely solution, or like thing that happened.
Now, Byleth and a Monster Hunter do generally fill out a general archetype of weapon master, so
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, who knows? Like, unless Sakurai or someone from the team like actually says something, we'll probably never know for sure. But it's interesting to think about, regardless.
Yeah, I love learning about cut characters, even if it fills me with dread.
Yeah.
Retroactive dread, mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think anyone at Nintendo or Capcom or Sora Limited will ever confess this if it's actually true. Like, we were going to put in a character from one of those popular third-party franchises ever made, but we decided that it would be better to give the moveset to another Fire Emblem character. That's not going to say that.
No, they wouldn't want to do that. That'd be funny though.
Like, I almost wish Sakurai was that candid when discussing things.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, I mentioned my general apathy towards Nintendo's Avatar characters, and I guess that apathy carries over to Monster Hunter, even if I know the moveset would be interesting. I don't quite understand it myself. I'm fine with Steve, and he's the most placeholder avatar, but
I think it also just depends on what they represent as well, because the Minecraft Steve is like, you can't really have another character like that, whereas like all these these avatar characters, they kind of blend together after a while. I don't know.
I mean, Steve's generic yet also very unique body shape.
Yeah.
That's a good. Yeah, who would have thought generic Blockman actually stands out in a game with realistically proportioned humans and animals?
And it somehow works. That's the crazy thing.
I like how, the Smash team, they obviously adapted his movements to Smash Brothers, but he does just look like a Minecraft character walking around in Smash Brothers.
Yeah, that's what's amazing about it.
Like he's like straddling the line of intentional cheatness, just like Mr. Game & Watch.
Yeah, pretty much. I do enjoy the weirder characters like that.
Yeah. I enjoy characters who can do something beyond just being a character with a sword. With that said, please add more Irving Smash Bros. Mr. Sakurai.
Yeah, it's funny that like we have this whole swordsman complaint, and then I want Lloyd.
You see, he has two swords, and as Kirito showed us, two swords are better than one. And I'm waiting if he ever gets in, and like he gets like a black alt that's like referencing Yuri, and we'll just call it the Kirito alt, and all the Tails fans get really pissed.
Oh man, that would, jeez. Yeah, the thing
It's
is,
still called Kirito alt just because.
the thing is like, fighting with like one blade and fighting with two blades is surprisingly different. Like, it's like not even remotely the same. And I don't know. Both can be effective for different scenarios, I feel.
Were you just holding a beam sword as Roy?
I think. I can barely tell what's going on in this game.
It's the closest we'll get to Lloyd.
Yeah.
Totally the same. I think people would be less hissy about sword. I think certain people would be less hissy about sword users. Like one, if they came from franchises they were familiar with, but
Yeah.
I guess that's a given.
Yeah, it's funny because what is it? It's funny because like we have people like me want Lloyd, and then there's Sora as well, which the Keyblade is basically a sword, so it's like, oh man.
What was I gonna say? Like there were a lot of complaints over Steve, but him having a sword wasn't really one of them.
Yeah.
Or at least wasn't the loudest one. I think people would be... Some people would be at least a little more receptive to them if they didn't kind of all fit into certain visual archetypes.
Yeah. The thing is with Steve specifically is that I never really consider him a swordsman because he has so many, like, for lack of a better term, layers to his moveset that it never really... Like, I never really even thought about that. Like, the sword part is kind of just a smaller part of his overall kit, I guess.
That's fair. Actually, not even. We haven't had a pure, I just use a sword, no magic, nothing else. Swords person in a while, actually.
I don't think... Yeah.
Crom, I guess.
Oh, like, yeah, I suppose.
That's a clone.
Yeah.
Like, everyone else had, like, either consciously or unconsciously, the dev team has probably gone out of their way to make sure that every new sword user has some little twist to their gameplay loop.
Yeah.
I'm a sword user, but I have a stand. I mean, I have a persona. I'm a sword user, but I use magic. I'm a sword user, but I use dark magic. I'm a sword user, but I have a stance change, basically.
Yeah.
I'm a sword user, but I'm also from Minecraft.
Oh, God.
So, and even Lloyd could very well bring stuff other than his dual wielding. Like, the Tales series is about casting art, so...
Oh, yeah, yeah. There's a lot of things they could pull from.
Like, it's kind of the same, not issue, but benefit that an ARMS character had. And why arguing over which one was the only good one is kind of fruitless, futile. Like, any ARMS character will function differently from any other Smash character, so it's fine, whoever they pick.
I do find Min Min kind of fascinating though, because it really does. Like I don't think I've ever played ARMS, but like, it does kind of like, from what I know, like it does kind of feel like you're playing ARMS in Smash, just because of how she plays, which is pretty interesting.
Emphasize basically the two-fisted Tales of Fury.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there's a discussion to be had on how accurate a character needs to be fun.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate when they kind of try and reasonably integrate the Source game's mechanics into a Smash character's moveset.
Yeah.
Speaking of integrating Source game stuff, I do appreciate how we have power-ups, not power-ups, items spawn through the question blocks.
Oh, in this stage?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is cool. I like that. It happens in Mushroomy Kingdom as well, in the next game. The one... Wait, what?
It's a seemingly minor thing, but I appreciate it.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, this is basically not a remake, but like it's the same general idea as the Mushroom Kingdom stage in Smash 64. The only downside to this one is that there's no pipe to go in, which is a bit of a shame because it's a small thing, but it was cool.
Smash 64 had an interesting magic to it.
Yeah. It's that interesting first game that has a lot of weird, janky stuff, but it's kind of charming in its own way.
Did Scissor clip through the floor and then pop up again to take out one more opponent?
I think.
I'm out of 10. So, I guess about, I mentioned the arcs of the Tails characters, I've seen fans kind of debate on who would be the best character to choose. Some saying Velvet because of her claw weapons, some saying Lloyd because of the dual wielding, but regardless of who's chosen, a Tails character will be inherently interesting because they're a Tails character in Smash Brothers.
Yeah, I'm surprised there isn't a Tails character yet, to be honest, because that's meant to be like a huge series from Namco, and well, I mean, I don't know how popular it is overall, but I don't know, you'd think it would be in Smash by now. I guess not.
I can't speak to what the actual standing of it is within Namco or Nintendo's offices, but or just in Japan in general. Because hi, I'm American. Like, keep that in mind. I am speculating on a developer who does not live in my country.
Yeah. So we can only say so much, I guess.
I mean, I don't know. I get the feeling among some speculators here, anyways, that Tails is seen as some kind of also ran to the other JRPGs. Like, it's got the pedigree, the longevity, the Nintendo presence.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, it's been going strong for so many years now that it has to be popular enough to warrant that. Like, no, a series doesn't keep going if it's, like, really, like, just kind of there, I guess.
I don't think Namco gave particularly high budgets to some of the later games. The fact that they kept, I mean, with that said, the fact that they keep on making them, unlike, say, Xenosaga, shows that they at least have some interest in it.
Right, yeah. Oh god.
It's like, you can argue against it, but that's because it's not in it. It's not in Smash Bros. Right now.
Yeah.
Like, let's see, a year prior, and this is the month that the ARMS character was teased back in 2020, we would have said ARMS was basically, and also ran among Nintendo's lineup. They didn't really make an impact. That's why I didn't have a character in Smash. Then the Direct Mini happened. So it helped to keep an open mind.
Yeah.
If they were to choose a character from Tails, I do wonder who they would choose, because whoever they would choose would possibly become the most famous Tails character by virtue of being in Smash Brothers.
Yeah. I know Yuri is a really popular character.
He is or was banned from popularity polls, at least in Japan.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
I have no idea if that's a norm now.
Okay.
And I'm not even sure if it's all popularity polls conducted by Namco or just a handful. Like, you know, I cite polls a lot when trying to kind of bring up the merits of various characters, but they're as susceptible to human bias as anything else.
Yeah, anyone is. Because, like, the reason for Smash 4 not having a story mode is to, like, even Sakurai's not above like petty human behavior sometimes, because the idea of like, we're not doing it because people uploaded the subspace cutscenes online. Like, if that's truly the reason, then yeah, that's pretty petty, to be honest.
I still stand by the real reason. It's just he didn't want to do about developing 2 different versions for 2 different systems.
See, if that was the statement that he made, then I would have said fair enough. That makes sense. But it's the fact that he specifically said it was because people uploaded cutscenes is what makes it kind of eh.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that sounds so much worse than the possible actual reason.
Yeah. So it's important how you word things like that.
Oh yeah, and I guess I mentioned, you know, being an American trying to look into Japanese philosophy when developing games. Sakurai is just oddly mistranslated a lot.
I think the reason there was no story mode is that Smash 4 had like 2.5 years development time while rebalancing everything after Brawl. Yeah, I mean I can understand why the game didn't have one, because Smash 4 had so much to, like, they had so much to develop in the first place, let alone making 2 versions. So it makes sense. It's just one of those things where if Sakurai just flat out said that, like, we have too much else to worry about, and an adventure mode just isn't feasible, like, I'd be fine with that, but like, he specifically said in interviews, like, people uploaded the cutscenes online, and that's why I decided against having a story mode for this game, and that's just not a good reason. I'm sorry.
Someone should maybe ask him again about that.
Yeah. It does make me wonder if he's changed his tune.
I'm headcanoning a story about this match, like Mario, Luigi, and Peter trying to take Yoshi to the vet, and he's just not having it.
Oh, that's amazing!
The games don't know if the games don't know if Yoshi's supposed to be Mario's friend or his dog.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I think...
And you have my story where Yoshi's kind of like both.
Yeah. I think I'll do, like, maybe one more stage after this, because, yeah, there's no way we're getting through all the stages today.
Yeah, I'd like to see Sakurai be asked that question again. It's possible he was mistranslated or misspoke.
Possibly, yeah. It might have, yeah. That probably, like Sylph said, it probably is just to do with how much stuff they had to develop and balance. And that could have just been a knee-jerk reaction. Like, he probably didn't mean to come off as harsh as it probably did. I don't know.
You can see, like, very thin. You get thinly veiled passive aggressiveness from him sometimes.
Yeah, no, you can. I can definitely see that.
He's generally amiable, but he seems sick of Smash fans at various points.
Yeah, no, I don't blame him, to be honest, because yeah, Smash fans are never happy.
We should consider ourselves lucky it's him directing and not Harada.
Yeah. I remember, I don't know if we talked about this in a stream, but it'll be funny to think about, like, because Sakurai has, I think before Ultimate, he did consider just retiring from game development or something, from what I've heard. So I can honestly just see it, like, seeing finishing all of Ultimate's DLC and just noping out of the gaming industry. And I can just imagine the relief on his face when it's like Nintendo is just like, we need to make a new Smash game, and he's just chilling in his home, just like, it's not my problem anymore.
I can't see him retiring.
I mean, he
Must be
is,
clink.
yeah.
Am I crazy? This stage bigger in Ultimate.
Probably. Yeah, he has.
There-
Yeah, he has.
I left Hal to get away from sequelization in the industry.
So I made sequels.
Only reason he probably sticks with Smash is because he can play with every other company's toys. That's what I do.
Yeah, probably. Oh yeah, he'll. I feel like he'll definitely want to step away from Smash for a while after this.
The irony of this is that doing DLC is probably the easiest job he's had in years.
It's like I feel like he'll want to have Ultimate going as long as he can, because he seems to enjoy having as many characters as possible. But yeah, this isn't going to last forever. There's going to be a time when it needs to end, and at that point, I would like. I mean, if he still wants to keep making games, I would love to see him make something non-Smash related again, because he makes some interesting stuff when he's not confined to Smash. Honestly, I would love to see him make like a Ice Climbers sequel or remake or something.
What, so we can unload all that content into the next Smash game? No, thank you.
Oh man, I just want like a Ice Climbers revival in a way, like in the same vein of like Uprising. Like obviously you don't want to make the game like Uprising, obviously, but I mean, just in the sense that reviving the series in such a massive way. Like, I don't know, I feel like that would be cool.
It has been nearly 20 years since the Ice Climbers returned in Melee, and Nintendo has never made a sequel to their game.
Yeah, I don't get that. I feel like you can make a really quick eShop title with the Ice Climbers at least. That's one thing I don't really get with Nintendo, like, they have so many IPs that they just refuse to do anything with a lot of the time. It's just, it's a little bit annoying.
They don't generally do eShop sequels to their old stuff anyways, so it have to be like outsourcing.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like they probably should try outsourcing some of their IPs more often. Could get some interesting stuff, potentially, who knows. I mean, you honestly may as well give F-Zero to Sega at this point, because F-Zero GX, like, that's like really popular, so, well, in the F-Zero niche, I should say. So you may as well just give them the series again and make another game.
At this point, I don't know what's going to get revived first, F-Zero or Wipeout.
Yeah. Like, at this point, I would love to see a new F-Zero game, but I just feel like it's just never gonna come back at this point. I'm not even memeing or anything. I just, like, I don't know.
It comes back at the exact point where Miyamoto comes up with something that he thinks will push it in a new direction.
Yeah.
Even if people take out any F-Zero at this point.
That's the thing, like, sometimes it's okay just to make a sequel and not you don't necessarily have to reinvent the wheel every time. I think that's the other issue, is that Nintendo are usually like really worried about that stuff, and you know, sometimes it's the simplest approach is the best one, especially when the series is just been laying dormant for so long. Like, I don't know.
It's not like Nintendo didn't try to push F-Zero in the 2000s. Like, they gave it an arcade game that later became a GameCube game, like 2 or 3 GBA games, an anime.
True, yeah.
They pushed it as much as they could, and I don't know. I guess it underperformed.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Like, I think there's an audience for smaller scale futuristic racer now, though.
Yeah. And we don't really have, I mean, I'm not familiar with this genre, I guess, but like, I don't think there are many games out that are like that now. Like,
Mostly in the indie sphere.
yeah.
Like, indie games usually fill a niche that they feel that the mainstream industry isn't filling themselves at that moment. Which is why we got like a bunch of 3D platformers for a while.
Yeah. And then we got a bunch of shooters. Just how,
like these
yeah.
PlayStation 1 inspired horror games, which is interesting. Oh, yeah.
It's interesting how the industry changes.
Yeah. Like, as far as the actual games being made, I think I'm happier now than I was 10 years ago.
True. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely happy with a lot of the stuff coming out recently. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting.
Maybe we'll get a new F-Zero when Pikmin 4 finally releases.
Possibly, yeah. I have more faith in the Pikmin series because Miyamoto sees that as like his baby, so that.
I mean, F-Zero's his baby too.
Yeah, but from what I can gather, it seems like he has more affection, I guess, for lack of a better word, for Pikmin. Like, he seems to want to continue that series because he just, I don't know. I guess it just speaks to him more on a I guess it just speaks to him on more of a level than F-Zero does. Which I can kind of understand, because I don't see Miyamoto really caring too much about a game like F-Zero, to be frank. Like, maybe I'm wrong, but like, I don't know.
I think you can make an argument that Pikmin maybe, fits Nintendo's identity, as nebulous of an idea that is. A bit more than F-Zero's more sci-fi inspired aesthetic.
Yeah,
Pikmin is literally people in space, but it's whimsical service.
Yeah. Yeah, Pikmin is definitely feels more Nintendo-y, if you will.
Of course, the definition of Nintendo also has been expanded to include Metroid and Xenoblade. So,
True. I mean, the thing with Metroid is that that's also a very on and off series as well, and it kind of has its own niche as well. Like, Metroid never really sells that well.
Yeah, they keep on making it, so someone Nintendo's pulling for it.
Yeah.
That someone is probably Tanabe.
Yeah. I feel like, is he... What will still say? Yeah, no, yeah, I definitely...
Maybe Health Pikmin's only had 3 mainline games to date.
Yeah, I can definitely see the point. Like, it's easier to innovate with Pikmin than it is with F-Zero. I still need to get Pikmin 3 Deluxe. I don't know, like, I don't know. That's a.
What we need is that Yakuza-style F-Zero Captain Falcon action game.
See, that would be cool. I would get that. Like, that'd be fun. Like, just go around, beat people up, and just have like just Falcon punch. Yeah, just Falcon punch people to death. And then you can just have like your regular F-Zero races by just going to the tournaments around the city or something. I don't know. Like, that'd be cool.
And Sega can develop it again.
Yeah. That has a lot of potential as well, especially since you never really see Falcon actually do, like, bounty hunting. Like...
Yeah, Nintendo seems very much believe in the constantly implied occupation. Mario and Luigi don't do actual plumbing, Samus doesn't do bounty hunting because that's wrong.
Yeah. It's just...
And
they're just a bounty...
don't do any actual politics stuff.
Yeah. Like, Captain Falcon and Samus are just bounty hunters by name. Well, not name, but like...
in name only.
In name only, yeah. Like...
I think the rumor is that Retro wanted to actually add some bounty missions into the Prime games, and Nintendo stepped in and said no.
Oh, wow. Okay, that makes me sad. Like,
Samus is a hunter, but she only hunts those nasty Metroids, not, criminals.
Yeah. That would be
Samus is actually technically destroying actual wildlife. That's something we could explore in another game.
Yeah. But that would be cool. Oh man, I'm sad now. Damn.
Like, Wolf from Star Fox is more of a bounty hunter than either of them.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's definitely true.
Mercenary might be more accurate, but he's allowed to be shady at least.
I mean, both Star Fox and Star Wolf, I guess, are mercenaries, but like, I guess it's just
mercenary, like,
what?
Yeah, I guess they're mercenary. Like Star Fox is, I guess they're paramilitary. I'm just using words that sound somewhat accurate to me. Like, Fox and Friends are in the kind of same boat as Samus is when she's working with the Federation.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Gosh. Hard to imagine what a dinosaur planet stage looks like in this game.
Hey, Fox, there's something near.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Oh man.
So yeah, new Namco costume for Smash Ultimate, if we're not even getting a character.
Yeah.
Kuma!
Alright, last stage for the night.
Daisy!
Yeah. I was gonna say something. I have no idea.
Didn't have anything to do with Namco.
No.
Didn't have anything to do with me costumes.
I don't think so. I think it was to do with what we were talking about earlier about other
Sky Hunters, Star Fox.
Probably. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I would love to see I would love to see like them actually go into like the bounty hunter sides of those characters though, because like yeah, it's like they say the bounty hunters but they don't do anything about that.
Yeah, I'm not even sure how Samus I'm not sure how Samus has time to do any actual bounty hunting when she's always getting kind of clean up after everyone else's messes.
Yeah.
Like, also, they should just say she's retired from the profession at this point. Like, she's retired and she only does actual hunting when the Federation needs her.
Mm.
And, you know, maybe we'd learn that if they made an actual sequel to Metroid Fusion.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, Metroid 5 would be cool. Just like how
Mario's
Mario.
not even officially a plumber. He's not even officially a plumber anymore.
Yeah.
Like, he lost his license from lack of use.
I think I correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the Mario movie is actually the most you've seen Mario actually do plumbing.
He does plumbing in the cartoons as well.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Like, we got a bunch of games with Mario as a teacher and a doctor, but not him doing the actual plumbing job.
Yeah, he does.
Except for Mario Brothers.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. There's that, and there's one part of Superstar Saga where the brothers do like some plumbing, and then that's all I can really think of. I guess there's the intro of 3D World if you want to count that, but.
That was before Nintendo basically retired him from the role, so that was the last time. And them doing that active plumbing kind of led to disaster.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Seriously, my story was written when Mario and Luigi were still officially plumbers. I'm writing based on very outdated interpretations of the Mario cast.
You should make a gag about that in like a new chapter.
I kind of did already. Like when I started the story, the Koopalings were still ostensibly considered Bowser's children.
Oh.
By the time I got to chapter 5, I had to basically throw in a line that Bowser adopted Iggy.
Yeah. Oh man. I'm fairly. I think it's fair to assume that the Koopalings are adopted or something.
That's the headcanon until Miyamoto in 10 years says officially Bowser Jr. is his one child. He does not have any others.
Hmm.
Koopalings are just his minions.
Yeah.
According to Miyamoto, Link's last name is also Link, so make of that what you will.
So it's just Link.
Yes.
Okay. Question
Who's
remains.
Mama Bowser? You mean Bowser's mother or Bowser Jr.'s mother? We already know the answer to that second question.
I guess I should ask Bowser Jr.'s mother.
That's Shigeru Miyamoto himself. I'm not even sure if couples in the Mushroom Kingdom can actually procreate naturally. Like they have storks for that.
So I always assumed Miyamoto was kinda not well. joking and not at the same time, in the sense that yes, I created Junior in the sense that I made the character. I always assumed that's what you meant, to be honest.
That's what we want you to think.
I mean,
You are ready to hear the dark truth. But yeah, I think the real answer is basically who are Mario. Well, we know Mario and Luigi do have to do with a mother. But as far as I'm concerned, Junior was just dropped off in Bowser's Castle by the stork, and then that's it.
that could be a thing, yeah. I mean, we all like Bowser himself was raised by Kamek, so there's that.
We don't even. Mario and Luigi are like the only characters who we actually kind of see their parents.
Yeah.
Just their arms. So that's more we can say. That's more than we can say for Peach or Bowser.
True. We don't even like. Don't even know if the parents exist anymore.
The only in-game confirmation of Daisy as family is her mentioning her father in Mario Party 3.
I had no idea that was a thing. Huh.
Yes, if you beat her in a story mode, she's saying, "I don't lose, not even to my father."
Huh. That is an interesting bit of a trivia. See, the Mario Party games that I know like nothing about are 3 and 5, so that's interesting to hear about.
Well, Mario Party 3 is probably the game where Daisy's modern personality began to kind of take shape.
Hmm.
She jack-slaps Bowser to the moon.
Oh yeah, I think you told me about that once. That's amazing. Speaking of Mario Party, this is more for Silver, I suppose. It doesn't, well, either way, I have wanted to actually get people on board with Mario Party Netplay. I don't know when we'll end up, like, figuring that out, but it's something that I really would like to get to soon. Hopefully that'll happen sooner than later. Oh man. Since we are inevitably not going to be able to finish this, when would you like to wrap this up in like a week's time, I guess?
I guess it depends on if we record for story time again.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
If we're recording story time Saturday, then I guess we'll do it Sunday. Reverse the days as necessary.
Okay, that's fine.
How are you still awake right now?
I'm just powering through at this point. I'm almost done, so...
Let's see what else. Yeah, that's your synopsis for Daisy's role in Mario Party 3.
Yeah.
Also, the last Mario game to actually feature, well, the design you see on screen right now. And yes, it is 4:30 in Harry's time. So
Yep.
Still, thank you for asking.
Yep, it's really late.
We don't know why Daisy just randomly tanned in the early 2000s. Like, I want to ask someone at Camelot.
Yeah, that is really weird. The third eye. Yeah. I don't know.
It's explained in my fanfiction. You should read it.
It makes me wonder if the third eye was, like, someone just having a giggle, or if it was just an honest mistake.
think it was just a glitch.
Mm. Oh my god. This is one of my favorite stages. I will say that. Just say that, just to bring the stage up for a few seconds. I actually tried remaking this in Smash 4, to a very mediocre degree, but I tried.
I just imagine this is not even actual building they're on top of, but just like the miniatures that they use in the monster movies.
Yeah.
Like nothing is to scale.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Like the helicopter landing pad is comically small. I feel like I made this point before.
Probably,
Times up front circle.
yeah. Like, this is... Actually, there's a point. When was the first Melee part uploaded? So we can, like, gauge how long this has taken from that.
Probably in July of 2020.
So, it's been, like... over...
7
half a
months.
year? 9 months, yeah. That's still a long time.
Let's see. Or wait 8 months, Silk says. Somewhere over 7 months, that's what I can remember.
Hmm. Oh boy.
I can hear the yawns.
Yeah, no, I am getting tired. There's no denying that, but I gotta power through this.
Surprised this color wasn't an alt for Daisy herself in Ultimate.
Yeah, like the more tan kind of skin tone.
With the classic dress and the maroon crown.
That would have been kind of cool, I suppose.
Or Game Boy color.
Yeah.
We were this close to a Mario Land stage in Smash 3DS.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, since we're on the stage as well. Oh, good. What is it? I never understood why it took so long for the, like, not even the stage itself. Like, that's another story, but I don't know why it took so long for them to bring back the four-side theme. Like, is there a reason for that? Like, I never understood that.
I have no idea. There's some remixes that just were lost of time for a while.
Yeah. What I like about, mainly the Melee and 3DS stages is that they pretty much just feel like all new stages in and of themselves, because they had to be changed up so much to be, like, HDified and whatnot, that, like, yeah, they may as well have just been new stages at that point.
Yeah, some stages definitely got a serious glow up. Like
Yeah.
Venom.
Yeah. I'm still kind of bummed out that Jungle Hijinks didn't come back though, and Yoshi's Woolly World. Like, those two stages were great.
Yeah, that was a 4-way KO.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were some of the prettiest stages, and they just got lost due to technical issues.
Yeah. It's a shame.
Which means that now Donkey Kong's newest game represented stage is Jungle Beat.
Yeah. Like, if we didn't have, like, this crazy roster, we probably would have had a Tropical Freeze stage.
I'm grateful for what we got, but I do kind of want to see the alternate universe, where we kind of get like a Smash 3DS and Wii U size amount of new stages.
Yeah.
So I just wanted them to bring back Orbital Gate Assault and make it actually playable. Lol.
That's actually one of my favorite stages in Smash Wii U.
Oh
Like,
yeah, that's gone too, which means that the newest Star Fox game to get a stage is Star Fox 64. No, wait, Assault still
It's-
has
yeah,
Lilac Cruise.
Lilac Cruise, yeah. The thing with Orbital Gate Assault is that it's terrible to play competitively, but like it's a fun stage to mess around in, I feel.
It's one of my favorite stages conceptually and visually.
Yeah, apparently like they took like a year or something to make it, which is insane.
It was a very pretty stage, and I honestly did not play Smash Wii U enough, but the stages look nice.
That's true. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. It definitely had some of the more I guess creative would be the right word. New set of stages in the series, or maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm just kind of talking out of my ass right now, but
Oh no, they were interesting. Maybe not always for the right reasons, but they were interesting.
yeah.
Like I
Gamers are
kind
fun,
of miss
man.
some of that chaos a bit.
Yeah, they really had some interesting concepts for a lot of them. Like, Gamer is a fun idea for a stage. I feel like you can kind of see them get more and more loose with stage concepts. Because in Smash 64 you had, I mean, it's the first game, but you can still see like there's some creativity leaking out. Melee's basically the natural step beyond that. And I feel like starting with Brawl, they started to put more actual like stage gimmicks in like the WarioWare stage, for instance.
I don't know, WarioWare is fun.
Yeah, I like that stage.
Yeah, I'd say maybe Brawl's probably around. Maybe because I played it the most, but I'd say it's probably maybe my personal happy medium between chaos and relative control.
I can see that, yeah.
Like Pirate Ship is just a fun stage to screw around in.
Oh, Pirate Ship is one of my favorite stages in the series. Yeah,
I like
I love it.
Summit.
Yeah, Summit is good too.
It's
Yeah.
a traveling stage that isn't just floating on air, so that's nice.
Yeah, nowadays I think I prefer Brawl over Smash 4. I might end up changing my tune later on when we play those games, but like in the moment that's what I feel. I feel like I have more fun playing Brawl, but I don't know.
I think. I generally enjoyed most of Brawl's new stages.
Yeah,
Mario Brothers is fun just for absolute chaos.
yeah, that stage has grown on me over time.
It's weird, 75 mirrors I hate more now than I did as a child.
Oh yeah, that's probably that and Hannenberg are probably my most hated.
Still says my only complaint about the new Ultimate stages is that a lot of them feel like just a platform that either moves or stays still with fancy backgrounds.
I can kind of
Yeah,
feel
that's
that,
fair.
yeah.
Like the new the base game stages, all 4 of them,
Yeah.
were generally pretty basic, and that was probably due to timing and probably just a correction of people complaining about Smash Wii U stages being too out there.
Yeah. Oh, we're almost up to
I like-
3,000 KOs, so we're getting there. So I guess we'll just look at the trophies, because I don't know. I mean, we did get the All-Star stuff, so we still need to look at this before we end.
Like the Great Plateau Tower, I like it visually, but something about it is claustrophobic to me.
I can agree with that. Like, I always felt claustrophobic from that stage. Like,
Still says I can appreciate simpler levels like that, but it'd be nice to have a few new gimmicky stages.
I agree.
Yeah, I like KOF Stadium's a nice, interesting stage.
Yeah, that's probably why it's one of the more fun new stages, because like it has this really fun gimmick to it that makes it really addictive to play.
Let's see, I'm trying to think. Actually, what is my favorite of the DLC stages? Small battlefield. Yeah, Chaos Stadium's up there. Like, most of the stages are visually very nice to look at.
Gameplay wise, huh?
I actually don't play on Mementos that much, but it's pretty decent.
Mm.
I like, what's it called? The Hero stage. That's a
cool.
traveling stage, but it's nice.
Yeah, gameplay wise for me, I picked the KOF Stadium.
Let's see. I think I'm on and off of Spiral Mountain.
Mm.
Like, I love it visually. I like the cameos.
Oh yeah.
I think the actual, and I like how they do try to make it. I do like how I like how they do kind of try to rotate the stage like it's a real 3D platformer. You know, that kind of makes people sick.
Yeah. Yeah, Spiral Mountain definitely does it for me visually.
What's it called? Gareg Mark Monastery Violet stage. I actually don't play on that one that often either, but it's alright. Really, what is my favorite traveling stage? Most of them come from Brawl, really.
Yeah.
Let's see, I'm trying to think of Min stage. I like Spring Stadium.
I haven't really played that one that much.
Let's see, Minecraft World is nice, and it has a gimmick just because it's got Minecraft stuff.
Yeah.
And it has like 6 different layouts, so I appreciate that. And then there's I forget the other one, Sephiroth stage. I forget the name though.
Oh, just a random side note. I remember like how everyone theorized that these weird black orb things in the old Final Destination and Battlefields could have been like the I don't know, the energy of Master Core just there, but just contained or something. It's probably
I was thinking.
It's probably nothing, but it's funny to think about.
I was thinking more along the lines of a subspace bomb going off.
That too, yeah.
This is our first appearance in 3D.
Yep.
And it's kind of off compared to Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah.
I do appreciate them like making full new models for a lot of characters, even if there's some uncanny valley going on.
Yeah.
Like, Link's Awakening wasn't even that long ago when Melee came out, but it feels like something
Yeah.
from a bygone era.
Oh man.
Like, Link's Awakening was about as old then as Super Mario 3D World would be in December of this year. Like, the 2D to 3D leap really does make things look older than they actually are.
Yeah. We are very close to getting that Tom Nook trophy. Well, I
Or
feel...
the jackasses at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I feel like we're just gonna end up getting it naturally at this point. So yeah, in the next stream, we'll just keep doing... Pretty much just... We'll just continue what we were just doing right now, so, yeah, that's all I really need to say about that. You got anything else to say before I stop the stream?
I've only played Pyra Mitra's stage like a few times, but it's decent, simple but decent. And well, this may be the second to last Melee stream we do, so
Hmm.
I guess I actually have to have final thoughts about the game soon.
Yeah. We'll definitely
And
talk about that next time.
it's been fun revisiting this little masterpiece.
Yep.
Oh dear. Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you up any longer because you need to sleep.
Yeah, so, yeah, I'll stop the stream now, so, bye, Sylph, and whoever is watching now, and whoever ends up watching the VOD later down the line. So yeah, see you hopefully next week.
Good night, everyone.